Hey, everybody, welcome to Noir Bar, live from the Shadies District in Noir City in the year of our Lord 1942 on Independence Day. Woo! Yeah! As you can see from our brand new Vita-Ray technology trademark powered hyper-accurate mantle clock, it is exactly past midnight a.m. Eastern on the dot. So yeah, it is the 4th of July. So woo! So come on in, grab a seat, put your drink orders in, and get comfortable for a late night, laid back time of banter, booze, broads, and bullets. And particularly tonight, what's the list? I forget. I made a list.
You made the list.
Yeah. Shit. What is it?
You made the fucking list.
Give me a sec. I'll find out. Damn it.
Oh my god.
Quiet far. It's
Hey, I got a wife to interrogate in a second. Tell me to shut
tonight
up.
it's Ballots, baseball, bullets, booze, and blues. America. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's right.
Hey.
Come on, Sam. That's a pretty good stream title for the 4th for this place,
that's
right?
pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, Lady Libertas looks down upon it with favor.
Woo!
Yeah, speaking of ladies, Platty,
What?
how many vitamins are there? Can you just list vitamins for me? Just a set. Doesn't matter.
There's a lot of bees. I don't
there's
know.
a fuck ton of bees, but I'm not expecting you to list all
Not
the
the
bees.
There's A, D,
Yeah, uh-huh.
B's. There's okay, A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Coming Sesame Street rapidly.
I don't.
And vitamin K.
Know. I don't know. I've never heard of other.
Yep, okay, yep, that's all I had to hear. Okay, yep.
A,
That's
C,
good to know.
A, C, D, E,
Are
and
you
K,
fine
and
with
then
just
there's what?
embarrassing me
B1,
on
B2,
stream?
B3,
I
B5,
just
B6,
wanted-
B7, 9, and 12.
I don't know.
I just wanted to know. It's okay. Because before this, we had a moment where, like, I was joking about, oh yeah, brittle bone fuck. Oh yeah, because I'm vitamin D deficient. Polly thought I said vitamin A. No, E. It was E, wasn't it? Right?
Yeah.
To which Platty is like, there's a vitamin E?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Is there an F? Is there a G? What the fuck?
No, A, B, C,
Oh,
D, E, and
man.
K.
Yeah, it's A, B, C, D, E.
I was
and
trying to
K.
tell one of my IRL friends that it's like,
Oh, there is a K.
Like-
Yeah, there's a K.
there's a K.
Damn it.
It-
There's a K.
I forgot about that.
I just had to do it. I'm sorry.
K is why alcoholics
Fuck you,
bleed
too.
and don't stop bleeding, because it's a necessary element of coagulation. Facts.
You too can get
Facts of
temporary hemophilia
Mhm.
by becoming an alcoholic.
What?
Sorry, Sam.
I don't know why you're apologizing to me. I'm not a practicing alcoholic.
No, I'm saying to read your donation. You got donated.
Yeah.
I will do.
That's
I will
what.
do.
That's why
Very
I'm sitting here
shortly.
silent, Sam. Would you think I just suddenly stopped talking, waiting for you to read your donation, man?
I don't know. Thank you very much, Alan, for the $5. Who simply says Sam. Alan.
Oh, I thought we're gonna actually read donations. I thought Sam had set a new trend for tonight. Okay, let's actually read them. I'm just fucking with you.
Wow.
Far, you know that iron shod stick you've got over in the corner? Just pass that to me, would you?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Hey, got her
What
for
you gonna use
Dingle.
it for?
Thank you very much for the $10. Polly, how's it going? Pretty good. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Happy 4th of July to you too. America, fuck yeah. Sent you some painting photos on Discords to check out. I will check those out right shortly. I was curious about that, actually, if I was going to get any new material in that way. Finally, getting a chance to paint. Been working my ass off recently. Cool. Well, good. I hope you got tomorrow off. And if any of you, including you, God Emperor Dingle, are working tomorrow, I really hope you're getting paid triple time.
Probably not.
Triple time, that's a
Probably
thing.
not. Yeah, I know, but I'm probably
Is that the
not.
price of liberty?
No, it's the price of working when you can hear fireworks and smell barbecues. That's a bitch. I've done it. It sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, better than
Thank you,
hearing
Alan,
barbecues.
for the $5. Far. Alan. Yes. Hello. Yeah. I see you. Yeah.
Pretty sure it's better than smelling fireworks and hearing barbecues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
The an IRL friend of mine I'm talking to says, like, who makes up your audience for the late night stream that you do? And I said, smart asses. A bunch of smart asses is who makes it up. And he's like, really? I'm like, oh yeah, we've somehow managed to cultivate them over the years, like unintentionally, but there they are. Did you read what Mort wrote? B goes to 12, but just like this show, there are some numbers missing.
Finally, someone acknowledges it. Holy shit. How many years has it been? I don't think anyone's acknowledged that before.
I know. I know.
The numbers and the discretion.
How many people noticed that we didn't have an episode 300? We went from 299 to 301. Did anyone notice
I
that?
am drunk.
I just-
So drunk, I cannot get up.
Did anyone
So-
notice us starting to go backwards with the numbers as well?
Do you know how close I was to making tonight's episode number 250?
You should have. That would have been amazing.
And
This
then,
has been the recurring gag of literally like the past 6 years of my life.
Right?
screwing around with dumb shit. And of course, there's BG, the original ball buster. Remember, vitamin A is an alcohol, no matter how much you insist it should be. Right? Well, in my world, it's fine. Gunner Dingle, thank you for the $2. Nope, not working. Getting alcohol poisoning, maybe. I've been working every day for about 2 months. Whoa. Well,
Whoa, fuck.
and you got tomorrow off? Well, that's a damn fine day to get off, and a well-deserved one after 2 fucking months of 7-day weeks. Wow. Yeah, well-deserved. Enjoy it. And Alan. Hey, Alan. Thank you for the $5. This is Polly. Alan. Wonderful. Well, in science, alcohol is a solution. Well, that's
In marriage, alcohol is a solution.
yeah. In depression, alcohol isn't a solution, but an option.
Yeah. In depression, alcohol's a catalyst.
Yeah.
Chemistry.
I remember a friend of mine
Oh,
saying,
man.
"It's like you drink when you feel bad. That's not going to make you feel better." I'm like, "No, it's going to make you feel nothing. That's the point." What's wrong?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like video games. You know, sometimes you want to feel something, and sometimes you just want to feel numb. And that's when you play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
No, that's when you play Warframe.
How dare you be correct?
What is with the Warframe resurgence with you guys lately? It's
I
crazy.
don't know.
It's like it
I don't
organically
know.
re-emerged on its own with these guys, chat. Like suddenly, like Zelthor, our mutual friend, is like he's been a long
He's
time.
always there, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's a long time Warframe fanatic. He's been playing for years,
Fuck,
on
would
and
you-
off, but
the
always goes
fuck,
back
would
to
you
it.
Believe,
And then all
Polly,
of a sudden
would
they all
you
start
believe that
playing
we
again. And ooh,
Yeah, Polly, would you fucking believe that Zelda and I actually started playing Warframe around the same time?
oh really?
I just stopped before they did the whole you can migrate your Nintendo account to PC. He just kept going. I just dropped it entirely.
Well,
He's way more dedicated than I am. Fuck.
oh, well, yeah, I mean, when it comes to certain games, Zelthor is far more dedicated than most people. Good question. Random American asks, "What is Warframe?" Well, allow me to explain.
Space ninjas.
It's a really confusing game that I have seen and watched others play for years. You get in robot suits called your Warframes. No, you let me try. You let me see how close I can
Yeah,
get.
no.
Okay.
Look, Polly. I don't even know the full lore.
You-
I don't
you-
even know the full lore.
I was about to
so
say like
I'm still,
man-sized mechs, and I'm like, wait a minute, those are just called battle suits.
I don't even fucking know what a Warframe technically is still. So this is delightful.
It's like a
You're as
battle
serious in
suit
the
that
dark as I am.
they're all made up. They're like skins of a sort, but they have different weapons and armory and aspects to them. Like,
Yeah, my favorite's Dante, and he's basically just Santa. It's great.
And-
I've themed my whole entire account around being Santa. It's fantastic.
and it's a first-person game, and it has
No.
settings where you can see it.
No. It's not first person.
I'm explaining.
I'm just saying it's not first person. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to play it.
See, the point
Go
here
ahead,
was to
Tom.
allow me my best attempt at explaining, and then you correct. Like, it's first person in as much as it's settable from full-on first person to, okay, you can see the armor in front of you, to you can see, like, or just your arms in front of you, to the point where you can see the whole armor in front of you. I've seen the settings. I know it's true. And it's one of those games where the game constantly throws up endless stats on the screen that apparently nobody pays attention to and you just go blind to after a while. But if you don't play the game and you watch it, it's like a visual cacophony frenzy of nightmarish confusion, to put it mildly.
Look, if it's got more than a life bar and a fucking high score, Polly can't handle the HUD.
I'll have you know that Castlevania Simon's Quest has only little hearts on the screen and a score that's meaningless.
And a tornado that takes you to the next screen, right?
Yes. That I
Oh, I've got the right game. Shit.
that I totally discovered on my own and didn't have to read about online. Because who knows that you have to hold Dracula's rib while kneeling down in front of a mountain to have the hurricane come grab you.
Yeah, like that's still that. Oh my god! Like people complain about point and click games having moon logic. That's fucking moon logic beyond.
But that
Moon logic plus.
moon logic at least makes sense in the it's like crazy reasoning. Like who would ever figure that? But it's like you have to have the red orb selected while you're holding on to Dracula's rib while you kneel in front of this mountain for at least 30 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever it is, and then the hurricane come get you. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, moon logic plus. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that even counts as moon logic. At least inventory games, like inventory puzzle games, it's like you'll get some stupid riddle where it's like
Oh, you haven't seen
the baker
Monkey Island
always
3,
wanted to be
have
a
you?
candle maker, so you have to get the candlestick and give it to the baker to
Some
get
of them
something.
are not even
or-
like that. Some of them are not even like that. Have you seen Monkey Island 3?
I've seen you play it.
Yeah, it's if you actually play it on like the full like hard difficulty. Yeah, good luck trying to figure out that the way to get this golden tooth out of this fucking like not Popeyes, but like basically fast food chain, right? I don't know why I'm thinking Popeyes. It's just, fast food. Maybe I just really want Popeyes. I don't know. Yeah,
Haven't had
good.
Popeyes in a long time.
No, we haven't. But good luck trying to figure out how to get this gold tooth out of this place. Because they don't tell you. It involves bubblegum. It involves bubblegum and fucking, oh god, what the fuck else? Bubblegum helium, I think? And then you have to then it flies out the window, then you have to go pan it out of the dirt outside. From a gutter. Good luck figuring that out on your own. They don't give you shit to try and figure out what to do there. Just
To answer
good luck.
To answer your question directly, though, Random American, it is an objective-based magic space ninja extraction shooter in third person, and it's got some cross-genre elements.
Yep.
That's what Warframe is.
It's not third person.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
There's no first-person setting, Polly.
What are you trying to say? That Zelthor rigged up a system just to fucking baffle me?
You can go against the wall and you can angle the third-person camera around until it shoves the camera through the back of your Warframe's head. That's about as close as you can get to first person.
No, there are certain things in the levels that you can jump
When you
onto
look-
and start shooting from, and that's in
I
first person. But that's about it.
You can look down sights. I suppose there's that as well.
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
constitute something close to a first-person perspective.
Day of the Tentacle logic.
Yeah, that game as well. Fuck me. Yeah, that's also just. Yeah, not every single point and click adventure game gives you any kind of clue as to how to proceed with things. You just bullshit your way through.
You have a tip,
Fuck.
Polly.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
you
was just
did.
useless NPC. Thank you very much for the $3. Don't look into the Death Star, or you will die. Want to buy a Thorn Whip for 100 hearts? Yes, I do. I want to buy a Flame Whip for even more. See, y'all don't
Have you
know.
done that?
You don't know the genius of 8-bit side scrollers. All right.
I was just about to ask you, have you done a full randomizer ROM hack run?
No, I was fucking around. I don't even know what that is.
So, well, I'm sure you've heard of ROM hacks before. What they constitute? A full randomizer run. So, rather than enemies being their usual scripted spawn locations and all that kind of thing, it's random enemies, random drops, and some, depending on the game, going through certain doorways will take you to a random part of the level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fixed once it's been randomized. So you can go backwards and forwards through the same door, and it will always take you back to the same place that you've come from, but it will be randomized where it takes you to begin with. So like, in place of, I don't know, what would it be? Like, I think the third screen in the first Castlevania game where you face the very first skeleton, like that could just be a boss.
Oh, hey, Server21, how's it going? Thank you for the $3. Day of the Tentacle has Bernard, voiced by Richard Sanders, who was Les on WKRP. Oh, okay, yeah, Les Nessman. Oh, the humanity! Have I mentioned I'm Team Bailey? Yeah, Team Bailey. I mean, what was the blonde, Lonnie Anderson? The one married to Burt Reynolds. Which, interestingly enough, people that were married to Burt Reynolds just came up 2 days ago.
Oh?
Yeah, there's a sentence I never thought I'd say.
Right.
I've been watching a whole lot of Batman the Animated Series, and one of the voice actors was Mary Lou Henner. And somebody said, and I said, oh, Mary Lou Henner. The person said, who the hell's that? I said, was married to Burt Reynolds, I think, or maybe was only married to Burt Reynolds in some TV show. I can't remember. But no, here we are. People that were married to Burt Reynolds. Then, Oh, the Humanity. I don't know if you guys remember that. I told you about the legendary comedy episode of WKRP when Les Nessman, the newsman for this sad little radio station, that was the sitcom setting, was a sad little radio station. He was the one news guy for it. He's reporting on a turkey giveaway on Thanksgiving, and they threw turkeys out of the news helicopter.
Oh, right.
Thinking they could fly. And it was...
I'm with you now.
Yeah. And his report was led. They're hitting the ground like wet sacks of cement. All the humanity.
That sounds like something New York would do.
Oh God, it was horrible. You want to speak about horrible? Let me give anybody who knows flashbacks. There, stare at that and enjoy the pain. Sharing the screen with you guys.
That's become a meme in its own right, though, Polly.
Oh yeah, I saw a guy IRL with this on a T-shirt. I'm like, okay, that's pretty fucking funny. Like not even any of the background either, just the blue square and the text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I would wear a shirt like that. I would. What a horror! I've never even played the game, but I know how bad this is.
Yeah.
I know how legendarily bad this is, along with the tornado that takes you to the fucking next screen.
Yeah. I don't know. Like you kind of, like I played this game because there was just something about it in the same way that like Super Mario Brothers, there's something about it that like as simple as the graphics are, side scrollers in one way or another. Not all of them, but some of them are real fun to play. It's like Metroid. I never got into Metroid, but I can easily see why people did. You know what I mean? And I was playing it on an emulator when I got into it. And yeah, I loved it. I thought it was fucking fun. You know how excited I was when I found out there was Castlevania 3? I didn't even know that existed until like Eve was showing me it was in a Steam bundle like 4 or 5 years ago. And I was like, no shit, that exists. But yeah, good fun.
I think the very first side-scroller I ever played was The Legend of Kage. You ever play that?
No.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's very, very, very sort of simple game, but gets quite fucking difficult. And, yeah. No, I don't know.
It does bring to mind you said Legend of Kage?
Yeah.
That reminds me of one side scroller I did play that sounds Japanese. Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, I played it.
Ninja Gaiden.
I played the fuck out of that game, and I know it's pain. That's my personal Souls, where I'd like people are like, oh yeah, you know, if you play Soul Calibur, I'm like, no, and it's or not Soul Calibur. You play like real difficult games and
Dark
so
Souls?
on. Dark Souls.
Do you mean Dark Souls?
And it.
Dark Souls.
What is list off the Dark Souls games for me? Because there's one I'm not thinking of.
Flatty, list off the Dark Souls games.
I'm right here.
I'm sorry.
There's one that's on the tip of my brain, and I can't think of it. So I'm like, I'm just.
What's the question?
Dark Souls games.
She cannot hear you.
Oh.
Dark Souls
Oh.
games.
What Dark Souls games?
All of them.
All of them? 1, 2, 3. Demon Souls, Elden Ring,
Elden Ring.
Okay.
That was the itch I couldn't reach. Thank you.
Bloodborne. And I think
Sekiro.
Sekiro
Yeah.
died twice.
Yeah.
Sam is agreeing with you, yeah.
Okay.
And he did
Yeah.
start saying it, I think, before you did too, so...
And Kyokado names Demon Souls. Is that one too?
Demon Souls is sort of like the
It's-
spiritual precursor
Oh.
to
Yeah.
Dark Souls.
Oh,
Like
so
if you play,
Kyokado's deep with
you
it.
play-
Okay.
yeah, if you started off the series with Dark Souls, like it has its foibles, it has its flaws. If you go back and play the original Demon Souls, you'll see where they were coming from and all of the little like roots of what would eventually become Dark Souls the first. Yeah. There's a couple of other games that sort of kind of fall within like the Souls sort of genre. I mean, like I mentioned Bloodborne. Bloodborne's kind of become its own thing in terms of like mechanically speaking. It focuses less on dodging and more so on parrying to recover health,
Okay.
that kind of thing. So, there are genres that have sort of slid off from that. And then you've also got like because Dark Souls is basically like a 3D Metroidvania
Yeah.
in a lot of respects. There's been a lot of games that have been like 2D side scrollers or 2D platformers, 2D side scrollers that have kind of borrowed back from Souls-likes, I suppose. Like you got stuff like Salt and Sanctuary, and you could definitely say that Undertale, not Undertale, Hollow Knight.
Okay.
Hollow Knight
Yeah.
borrows back from Souls-likes.
Really?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so.
So you're saying I've wrapped a game that's actually borrowing from a Souls game?
Yes!
Very much so, yeah,
Fuck.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you've played one of the 2D Souls-like that exists. And beaten it.
Bow before the epicness of my blurring thumbs.
What a horrible night to have a curse.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, if you ever try dropping that line in a bar, you get all of the women's attention.
Hitachi level power. Okay.
That's why I'm known as Mr. Hitachi-san.
Yeah, one game that I want to get go look it on Steam for, and I keep forgetting, is Super Castlevania, the Castlevania game for Super Nintendo. Fuck, it looks awesome. It's a true separation from like Castlevania 1, 2, and 3. You know what I mean? But it's based in the same world, but it hasn't gone into early 3D worlds yet. You know, them terrible polygon nightmares? Yeah. It hasn't quite gone there yet. It's a side scroller, but like 2.5D, where the backgrounds are moving at different rates to give it a 3D appearance, but it's still a side scroller. It's like, yeah, I want to fucking play that. It looks cool. I've only ever seen gameplay bits here and there. And not like I've ever owned a Super Nintendo. And I want to play Moonwalker, the Michael Jackson game. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah.
He throws his hat as a weapon and shit and does the does the little moves. It looks cool, man. It looks fun. Why not?
But isn't that the one where he's saving children? That's like part of the objective?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you, Michael. Every time he comes across, like,
yeah, thank
they're,
you, Michael.
they're not little piles of gold or money bags. They're kids that are like tied up, and they go flying off the screen to the points counter when he said, yeah.
Thanks, Michael.
Jesus Christ.
Oops. Yeah, if you like Castlevania games, you should look into Blasphemy. Oh, Darksidism was... hey, Darksidism. I thought you were saying Blasphemy like somebody said something you really didn't agree with, so you declared it to be Blasphemy. I didn't realize you were saying the name of a game. Is this an old... is this like a new indie game or like a throwback game? Let's find out. Either you guys? Sam, Far? No? Blasphemy?
I'm sorry, I thought you were talking to
No.
chat.
I kind of am.
I have no idea.
Here we go. Blasphemy. Okay. Already looks pretty cool.
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
the Ninja Gaiden, Metroidvania kind of look to it. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's got to be a name. They're not vertical scrollers, they're not side scrollers. They're both, depending on the level.
Metroidvanias typically.
They just call them Metroidvanias? Okay.
Yeah. What you call it? Platformer.
Whoa.
Sometimes.
Shit's getting weird.
Okay.
And I don't even know why. Oh, blasphemy, right.
Of course, yeah.
And more. I don't think they understand how placards work. 3
Yeah,
wants
those
to
kind
see
of-
a militant lawyer meet Rael Abdul Rahim.
Yeah, what?
No, it's want to see a militant lawyer ?
Yeah. Okay,
Mm.
well, okay, I intended to read it that way. It might not have come across that way, but
Mm.
like, what's the 3 there for? And this isn't exactly like a clear message. Maybe better off with
Yeah, I dunno,
down with
it's-
this sort of thing, you know?
It's kind of like a leftist meme, isn't it? It's very difficult to read all of.
Yeah. Stream something goes offline, right? Oh, there's so is it Blasphemous and Blasphemous 2? Oh, is it Blasphemy or Blasphemous? Or am I looking at a totally different game you guys intended and I saw Blasphemous and just kept going? Is Blasphemy also?
There looks to be a screenshot there. So it looks to be blasphemous, unless it's just blasphemy. Like maybe blasphemous is a nod to blasphemy. Could be that.
And it's all switchified far. This could be you. You could be doing this.
That would require me to get the Switch out for the first time. And how long have I been here?
At least 6 months now.
Platty? How long have I been here?
Like 8 months now. That's been 8. Yeah, about 8, going on 8 months.
Yeah, that's how long I haven't touched the Switch for.
Well,
Probably longer, actually.
we don't want to stress you out or get you too excited. Like all of you, like, did you bring your DSs too?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah?
All of them are here. Yeah, I just don't have the boxes for the game chips.
You don't have the boxes.
Or at least most of them.
You don't have the
I
boxes
have
for
the
the what?
chips
Okay.
for the games. I have the games. I just don't have their boxes. Most of
Yeah.
them, anyway.
Like this is your
Left the boxes behind. So
collection of
bulk when
truly
shipping.
crappy games. Like-
Well, I have all the game chips. Yeah, I just
Okay.
don't have their boxes. The plastic shells that they came in.
Gotcha. Like you brought like French Garfield and everything.
Oh yeah. Garfield cart is in the USA. Don't worry, I have Garfield cart.
Thanks for bringing it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I
You
only
should
bring
get,
the
like,
best.
You should get like a lanyard file so that you can like wear it around your neck as like a kind of like medallion or something.
That's my Solitude medallion. It's just that's my take on it. It's just fucking Garfield cart.
Hmm. You may well find that there is more lasagna in your life after putting it on.
Okay. I got a story that relates to the holidays-isms.
To Garfield cart?
No, to the holiday weekend far.
How is this related to Garfield cart?
It's not. That's
But
the fun
everything's
part.
related to Garfield.
This is my fault, right? I'm the one who brought it up. I could have just like moved on. And...
Yeah.
How's this related?
I got a couple of very angry messages on the subject of pickleball, Polly.
No, this is just up from last week, from pickleball. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you wondering what the fuck's going on, oops. Hold on. There we go. Oh, damn it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I've got this up from last week. Yeah, Chad, if you don't know, my beloved Computertron Vodka, which is what I named it many years back, has given up the ghost, unfortunately. So it sucks. I'm back to laptop streaming. And Yeah, I'm doing like the multi-screen thing and switching back and forth. So, yeah, more disorganized than normal. My God, it's a sharp learning curve to deal with like single screen and partial second screen. I do have a monitor running off of my laptop here, but it's the connection on the back of the monitor has got to be janky because it keeps clicking off on me, like going like just too black. And I don't want to, every time I touch the screen or anything like that, screen goes black again. So give generously, give often. I'm poor. And my computer just died, which sucks. I was able to rescue some data though, Sam.
Yeah.
Only because
Did you?
Additional drive that I screwed in there, an HDD drive, it was in one of the slots, and I was the one who put it in there, so it was ready accessible. I just had to unscrew it and undo the SATA cable, and then boom, and I had an enclosure, so I was able to plug it in. Like that wasn't really data rescue, and I'm happy that I did put as much stuff on that drive as I did, but there's some other stuff not so much.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here, Polly.
Hmm.
If you take that into a computer shop and they just do the same thing, i.e., they just grab the hard drive, take it out, put it in an enclosure, and copy the data, they absolutely will charge you as data rescue for that.
Oh, I don't even want to know what is that a flat fee or do they do per hour if you got a lot of data transfer?
It's usually like usually a bench charge, and then yeah, there's an amount of time that it takes, kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh, as you were saying that, I'm thinking, or would they do it by megabyte or something, or by gig?
No, we don't do things by megabyte anymore. It's man, I wish, dude. If I had a cent for every megabyte of data I'd ever transferred over the course of the past 10 years, let's just say Elon Musk would be begging to come to my island.
Oh, nice, Mort. He's running a 24 terabyte external. I dig your style, sir, because I love huge external storage, and I love redundant storage. They're both just good things. You know what I mean? And yeah, all of the critical stuff, like work stuff, is already redundant backed up. Like I was telling you before, Sam, there's no loss of data there at all. It's kind of everything else. Like my precious 4K 120 frame per second tentacle hentai.
Of course.
Yeah. Gotta get it off of there,
it's
man.
so smooth you can't even see it.
So yeah, pickleball's got nothing to do with this. Or Garfield Kart. Bar.
But everything has to do with Garfield Kart.
No, that's not true. They're just living in a weird
a
world.
lot of people have been confused as to whether or not, like the universe is a sphere, or maybe it's, is it like a soap bubble, or is it, the brain, but whatever the heck, right? What people don't realize is that the universe is actually a cosmic lasagna. There are layers.
I thought you were
That's how
say...
pickleball is related to Garfield Kart. There you go.
I thought you were actually going to say, it's actually just shaped like the cartridge for Garfield Kart on the Nintendo Switch.
No.
Like, yeah, it's weird. It's even got the same artwork on the front of it, huh? Yeah. Universe, just Garfield Kart. On the Nintendo Switch specifically. Huh, weird.
So this holiday weekend, Americans like to celebrate independence of their country by blowing up a little piece of it.
Uh-huh.
Well, they've had a good pop at everybody else's country, so, it's good to see them.
Yeah. We'd love to see him doing it at home.
Yeah. We never stepped a single foot in Laos, I'll have you know. Officially.
Well, only because it's so small you could piss across it.
Laos?
Yeah. Have you ever seen Laos?
Yeah. I mean, not with my own eyes, but...
Well, yeah, because then you would have set foot in Laos.
Yeah.
No, I could have seen it from the sky.
Oh. Yeah. Never seen it.
True.
I mean, Far, this is just like the... Sam? Let me...
Thank you, Sabbath21, for the $5. Garfield Kart. The Far Side should have a point-and-click adventure, peanuts, a track and field game, and Calvin Holmes a pretentious art philosophy criticism game. What? Bill Watterson is a snotty twat? What? thank you, but what?
I'm so confused.
I
I
can't even.
I'm
Can
past
you
confused.
imagine? Can you imagine the moon logic that a Far Side game would have? Like the comic, The Far Side?
Yeah.
Can you fucking imagine the moon logic?
I am drunk. So drunk. I cannot get up.
Not yet, but soon. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, and for the rest of your life. Where's that from, Sam? Quick.
Casablanca.
Fucking well done. Okay, all right. All right.
It's
all right.
probably the most famous line from it, right?
Hold that thought. Want to have a conversation about famous lines from movies first. So, okay. I would argue not, but that's part of the conversation. Because I was thinking about that very question. Anyway, CTP, thank you for the $2. Well, looks like we got ourselves an otter guy. Must be back from the liquor store. With the milk and cigarettes. I forgot the cigarettes, so I'll be going back out. I'll be back, son, I swear. Last week, no, I've been back for... Yeah, I mean, I was gone for a good while. We hadn't opened the bar for a while, but opened it again like 4 weeks ago. And we did a couple weeks in a row. Last week was missed, but that's because my computer gave up the ghost. So, oops.
I mean, even if it hadn't, I was bitching out because it was just too fucking hot.
Yeah, it all came together in such a way that it was the right call last week. That as much as we might want to do it just to keep things up and running because we were back, but yeah, sometimes, man, sometimes. What was that? Fuck. I just lost track of my thoughts. I was doing like 10 things at the same time. I do a stream because you don't have a computer. Oh, excuses. Well, I could do what streamers do and stream from their phones. I don't get that. People that tune into IRL streamers walking around downtown with their phone. It's just, I don't watch them, but people who clip them to mock these various jackasses, more Pegasus and whoever the fuck. I see the clips and I'm like, who is your audience that they're willing to watch this? This is bad. AI slop is better than this.
I don't know. People that just want to see people die? I don't fucking know. Feels like that sometimes.
So a bunch of fireworks were recalled. Any guesses why?
Not American enough.
No, they exploded.
Asbestos. Oh.
Oh.
Now they're dangerous because they explode. Not in the way that you want to, however.
But that looks like a rocket. Rockets explode. What movie is that from, Polly?
I'm sorry, I didn't even hear what you said. Actually,
a rocket. But rockets explode.
I don't know.
What movie is that from?
Toy Story.
The Rocketeer?
Yeah.
Toy Story.
Got it in one.
What?
Yeah.
Toy Story.
Oh, Toys. Wow. I haven't seen any of them. That would explain why I don't know it at all.
Have you not? Oh. Thought you might
I
have.
just don't remember specific parts like that, I guess.
The roughly 100,000 fireworks sold nationwide are being recalled after reports they malfunction, explode from the side, or tip over during use. You remember the good old days on YouTube when you could watch compilation clips of firework follies? I remember.
I'm just remembering a 4th of July guy who had like his whole arms taped up with like giant oven mitts and all that kind of fucking thing, and then a shitload of like of fireworks strapped onto his arms as well, and he just kind of looked like Mega Man except firing off rockets. It was great.
No. And
CTP, thank you for the $5. Some streamers stream on the street, like the average nuisance hood rat, and some will have their audiences 3 years in a row get them billboard ads for their birthdays, like autism. It's all a spectrum. Really? So like they're walking around and they look up and it's like happy birthday on a fucking billboard.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not trying to hate on anybody.
Yeah, she's got one.
I'm not trying to hate on anyone's choice. I'm not actually throwing judgment. It's coming from a place of legitimate confusion that I don't get what people are getting out of it. Seriously. I was watching some clips of Extra Emily, who got she got a 1-day ban. Sam, exactly for 23 hours and 59 minutes is how long her ban lasted on Twitch. For nearly getting into a full-on car crash again while she was live streaming and driving.
Oh, for God's sakes.
You can see her eyes, and everyone had made points about it, videos about it, or discussed it, whatever, and that's how I heard about it. You could see her eyes are right on her dash-mounted phone, streaming off of or listing off all of the conversations in chat. She's reading chat. You can see her eyes moving as she's reading, and she changes lanes to the left while looking to the right to read chat. And yeah, there's a car there. Not even remotely in her blind zone, so it's not like she can, or blind spot, it's not like she can say that was the problem. And full on nearly sideways, pulls back, goes, oh, my bad, I'm sorry, whoopsies. And what bugs me about that is when she's talking, it's like, this woman is 30 years old, and she talks and acts like there's 14-year-olds that have better self-possession and speech enunciation and speak more maturely than Extra Emily does. And everybody just donated her money, saying, I'm sorry you went through that. Apologies for the trauma, etc.
Far, can you get my resume out, please?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to add?
Have you got a pen handy?
Coins are back, bitches!
Out of curiosity, what ones did you guys get?
Coins are back,
Coins are back.
I got are you ready to receive my lip penis?
Oh, that's horribly timed.
Thank you, CTP. Tipped for the $2. Foxy billboard mentioned. You gotta show Polly. I'm actually trying to find it, the billboard, because I knew exactly what billboard was being
discussed.
What? Yeah. It just I cannot. I've seen it. I just cannot
New tonight,
fucking
attorneys
find
for former
it.
Michigan head football coach Sharon Moore are trying to
Where the
toss
hell's
out
that
his
coming
arrest
from?
warrant and dismiss the charges.
One
Moore
of
was in
attempt.
court today for the first time since
Not
his
this
arraignment
one.
last
Yeah,
month
I mean,
on
obviously
charges
it's one
of
of
felony
attempt.
home invasion
just fine.
and misdemeanor counts of stalking and breaking and entering.
Not
He was fired last
seeing.
month after the University.
It's very distracting.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to start yelling and screaming. I just changed screens, went over to the volume mixer and muted the browser, the whole browser. I don't know what page it's actually coming from.
I was going to say, I'm not seeing a little speaker icon.
I know.
Which you're normally supposed to get.
And if
Thanks.
this is the video that started playing again, it didn't start moving. It just started talking. Insidious.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so Doc did it. He found the billboard. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah. The sad part is it was kind of spoilt for her early. Because someone freaked out about it. Because of course they did, because it's Kirsha,
Right.
Naturally.
right? So unfortunately, the surprise was spoilt for her a little early, but it exists. You can currently go to Massachusetts on a pilgrimage to see the Kirsha billboard.
Is that where it is?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that link actually has the exact location of where it is.
I wonder how many
Yes, it
normies
does.
went to her site.
Oh, probably. This is like the third billboard that she's had. Like the third year in a row. So yeah, there's probably lots of normies that have seen a Kirsha billboard at this point. And I'm just like, what the
There.
fuck is this? Foxu?
Did
The
it
fuck is a
actually-
Foxu? The fuck is a Munya?
I think that brought it up in the browser. Go to that browser now.
I can see it.
Oh, oh, there we go. Yes. Okay. There's the billboard for a streamer paid for by fans of Kirsha.
Yeah. Munya.
I knew that was coming.
And to think, this is all it takes for someone to just lose their goddamn mind. Because it's the Fox woman. Fox woman can't have nice things.
I'm firmly of the opinion that when you get people, losing their goddamn minds over things like this, then it was the right thing to do. Some people need to be upset.
Oh yeah. Anyone that's upset over Kirsha having a fucking billboard, that's on you. She's just a silly fox woman.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares?
Get you a billboard for your birthday, Polly. Take the Noir bar like thumbnail and all that kind of thing, and then shrink it down so it fits the aspect ratio. A lot of dude on it. That could be fun.
Putting up an advertisement for Noir Bar as if it was an actual location would, I have to admit, that would tickle me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would. It'd be
We'll do it in Rio though, so
Because it's going to be cheap down there? Is that the idea?
Well, no, we just, we don't want to give anybody any indication of where any of us are.
Hey, fair enough. Oh, and blowing up a small part of the country.
How much did you donate for? I donated nothing because I have nothing to donate right now. I cannot justify donating, even if it would be funny.
All right, here's something I want to do for me because of the holiday weekend. There's Doc.
Thank you very much, Doc, for the 223. So some people need to be upset, like some politicians need to be tarred and feathered. Amen, brother.
I get more and more excited the more upset and downtrodden and black-pilled Hassan Piker gets.
I know, right? I know I'm not supposed to take pleasure in other people's misery, right? Schadenfreude is, that's for the Germans to enjoy. We have wine, cheese, and women. But at the same time, it's Hassan Piker.
I think there's a difference between seeing something come to a right and just end when you've spent multiple years making money promoting terrorist groups and communism.
Mm-hmm.
It's not your personal suffering that I'm enjoying. It's your comeuppance and an end to the promotion of evil shit that I'm enjoying. That's what I want to see come to an end.
So righteous satisfaction, Polly. You're allowed to have it.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I just noticed this for a second. I mean, there's so much to like about this octagonal box of fireworks. First of all, the name of the firework is Unity. I love that. It's a box that explodes. Unity. I love the warning. It shoots flaming balls. I love it.
I mean, attempts at unity in the Middle East have kind of blown up in our face, so it fits. But we don't do politics here.
Actually, if you just read it like a sentence, it sounds like a or else statement. Unity! Or, warning, shooting flaming balls. Like, yeah, you make peace with your friends or flaming balls incoming.
I'm really glad that my balls aren't flaming. I would not want them to get shot.
Well, somebody earlier on in chat said, did anybody buy lights for this weekend? That kind of thing, because they're illegal all over the place, depending on where you live. And they're illegal where I live, but it's also going to sound like a war zone tomorrow. All night long. People sedate their dogs regularly. I know 2 of my friends, they sedate their dogs because their poor dogs are freaking out because they think they're suddenly being bombed.
Polly, we've been hearing boom, boom, boom for weeks.
Yeah.
People are already lighting fireworks.
They're test
like
shots.
You wouldn't fucking believe.
They're sighting in their
I don't
azimuth
think
and
they're even
whatnot.
test shots. I don't even think they're test shots. I think they're just in it for the love of the game.
Let me tell you.
I was about to say,
if you're going to go full on and break the law and they're illegal in your area, hey man, shoot a container of tannerite and just go full nuts. Fuck it. I'm not saying to do that. I'm saying that's what a crazy person would do, and you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be Rama Rama.
Right. Speaking of double wordings, Quiz sent me a meme I saw a long, long time ago with a phrase on it I hadn't heard in like at least 5 years. It was an otter holding a fish up to his head, and it really looked like he had a phone to his head. It was adorable. He's coming out of the water, and he's like looking down at the fish, like off to the side. So it looks like he's like looking at the phone because someone's talking to him, but it's just a fish he's holding to his head. And the text at the bottom of the picture just says, Moshi Moshi.
Moshi Moshi.
I'm like, that wasn't even funny that I should have been like, that point I should have been laughing out loud, but fuck it, I did, man. It killed me. Moshi Moshi.
Oh, dude, speaking of, I'd got, you know how like on YouTube where if you've got autoplay switched on and you finish watching like a playlist of videos, it will skip to the next video and like recommended or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a movie site that I've got where I watch stuff, and it's got the same basic feature, but it doesn't keep track of like the movies that you've watched or anything like that. So it will just start putting on random movies. And I got these movies playing while I was working because I like to have a bit of background noise on, right? It stops me going completely crazy about how much tax I pay.
Oh,
and
well, that got depressing fast. But go on.
It's not depressing, Polly. That's European existential ennui. There's a difference.
Yeah, so depressing.
Yeah, so this one film came on, and it was called The Ring of Brightwater, and it's a comedy drama film from back in 1969, based on the book of the same name, and it's about a guy who goes to live in this house in coastal Scotland, and it's like it's a shack, right? This is a shack in rural coastal Scotland, and he keeps otters as pets,
right?
And he's got this one otter at the start called Mitch, and so it's a movie, and they've got this otter. I didn't know you could actually train otters to this degree.
Oh, okay.
But like they've got this otter doing tricks, and it's like rolling over, it's playing dead, it's retrieving fish out of the water and then walking up and handing them to him and all that kind of thing. Not in its mouth, on its back leg. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, this really, 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 really well-trained otter, presumably like a couple of otters, right?
Yeah.
Because, but no, it was a really strange movie because it was kind of like, how would you describe it?
A dramedy?
Well, yeah, but like the format of the movie is like 2 hours long, give or take. But the style of movie, it's sort of like there didn't really seem to be like a climax to the movie, if that makes sense. It was just a sequence of events that was recorded, which I suppose is a faithful adaptation of the book, I would guess. But no, it wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was just quite intriguing and unusual that it just came on by itself, like I say. All things considering. They're in my fucking walls, man. They're listening.
Well, yeah, you're in Europe. You're in France. You don't have aircon, but you certainly have people listening.
I have an aircon unit. It's just not very good.
Well, you're one of the few.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just doing something on another screen.
Oh, good. Yeah, Ring of Brightwater. Check it out sometime,
Ring
guys,
of
if you want
Brightwater.
something slightly strange to put on. With otters.
Yeah, well, I'm sold.
Right.
This is a story that I came across, and it's particularly apropos. A little too appropriate, if you ask me. And will also lead into something that I want to do, because it's my bar, damn it! Despite who stole the paperwork. Seriously, check this out. It's actually hyper cool. Vanishingly rare copy of the U.S. Declaration of Independence found by volunteers in the UK archives.
Huh.
Not the. Not the one that made its way to the king, surely.
No. But you know what? That's an interesting question. I've never thought about that. What came of the one that went to the king? I've never thought about that till right now.
He probably combusted in his incandescent colonizing rage.
But yeah,
Right?
treacherous bastards, rabble in arms, blah! Yeah, probably. You know what? That pisses me off. Chat, you probably can't see this, but down at the bottom of the screen is The Guardian, right? UK newspaper, because they're talking about, like, look at this. I turned off the fucking, like, do you want to give us money to keep good journalism going? I'm like, no. And it says, rejection hurts. Continue or maybe later. Reject.
Oh, God. That's how you know The Guardian is, like, spiritually, sorry, female.
Do you see what I mean? Like, this
It's
is oozing
how
with...
you know it's spiritually related to the fucking Wikipedia shills, right? Where it's like every time you go on like one of those articles on Wikipedia, right? And it hits you with the, if you donated just $2 in this hour, that would be enough for us to feed our children if we had any, and we actually took money from Wikipedia. Please pay for Wikipedia. We only show this to so many people.
Yeah. And if every one of the people that we showed it to, we'd be funded for the next God knows how long. Yeah. I just fund independent journalism, support The Guardian, and this rejection hurts. And it's kind of insulting because it's like feminine energy. It's a particular begging feminine energy, because I know women that would never
That's what I mean.
They would have rejected this out of hand going, not on my website, you're not. You know what I mean? I can see some like,
I just, in the back of my mind, I've just got Love Hurts playing. Rejection hurts. Fucking, can you believe this is the fucking this is the publication that got rid of Owen Jones?
One of living surviving copies of the Exeter printing, the one and only, and the only one known outside the United States, from an American privateer ship. They took it from pirates, which is just super cool. I was happy that I was like, oh, wait a minute, I actually know what the Exeter printings are. They were early printings, I think like 20 of them, less than 20 of them, something around there, made in Exeter, New Hampshire. Like my Sig Sauer 227. It was also made in Exeter, New Hampshire. It says so on the side.
Nice.
But enough about guns, Far. Quit distracting me.
Well, fuck you too. I just said your gun was nice.
I'm kidding. It's just like,
You hear this shit?
Nice gun.
As soon as somebody mentions.
God, you're trying to be nice.
Oh yeah, that's what I fucking lost track of that I was going to talk about earlier, and then Donish came in for Far, and then Sam, and I was screwing with screens and I forgot. I was telling Kefki last night this story of an ex-girlfriend that got so mad at me because she knew that I was a big fan of
No.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm a delightful scamp. Personally, I think I'm precious and hilarious. She didn't think so because of this incident among many. She knew that I like
staged resolution.
She knew that I dug comic books and graphic novels and stuff, and had for a long time, right? And so she asked me. She said,
"Right,
what is like Batman is Bruce Wayne?" I'm like, "Right," because she's talking about like the movie she had just seen, Dark Knight or something like that. I said, "Yeah." She goes, "What's Robin's real name?" I said, "Gray Dixon." And she goes, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's Bruce Wayne's ward. The Dixon family his parents were killed." And so Bruce Wayne took him in, and it was never his adopted son, but his ward, because Batman's real standoffish and aloof in that way, because he's dark and brooding and solitary, you know. But yeah, he took him in and so on, and that, Gray Dixon, the boy wonder. Okay, so I had completely.
God, if Weebo had been there,
I had completely. I know, right? I had completely forgotten about this. Like a week later. You are such an asshole. I'm like, what the fuck? What did I do? She goes, I was talking to my friends about Gray Dixon. You son of a bitch. I believed you. Yeah. As far as his name's Dick Grayson. Now, what made it extra funny is because I got her to tell me the story. I just calmed down a little bit because she called me like apparently right after this encounter. It was a stepping on rakes kind of thing. She could have just blamed it all on me. After all, it was literally entirely my fault and none of her own. So why she just didn't say, oh, he's a dick, don't mind him, he's always fucking around like this, he thinks he's funny. When the reality is he's outright hilarious and precious. But she didn't say that. She just kept doubling down, going, no, trust me, it is, it totally is. I'm like, well, that was your mistake. Why did you do that? She's like, because you told me and I believed you. And I was like, it turned to this whole thing. They had to pull the phones out of her pocket to convince her otherwise. And when she saw that the name was, Dick Grayson, she's like, Gray Dixon, that motherfucker. It must have been one of those moments where she realized she done got. Like when you catch somebody with Henway, you know, they realize.
So that she didn't just assume the best, that like you'd misspoke. You'd had a syllabic fucking spoonerism. No. No, she jumped to the conclusion that you were what am I saying? Of course she did.
Yeah.
No offense for women.
But like I said, I
had some faith left. Can you say?
I found it extra hilarious. Maybe that was mean of me. That she could have easily gotten right the fuck out of it. I would have blamed it entirely on the other person. After all, it was entirely the other person's fault, none of your own. So what were you doing?
Well, he fell for a name like Gray Dixon. I mean, come on.
Gray is a fine first name. It's better than Dick.
And frankly, few things are.
What you don't want is Gray Dick. Now,
I was going to say, I just had a mental image of Mo from Mo's Tavern just going, is there a Gray Dixon? Has anyone seen a Gray Dixon?
Yeah, I'm looking for a grade.
I'm willing to bet that our friend Weebo Jones, who's a big fan of Nightwing, Dick Grayson, she would be much happier that he would be known by Gray Dixon, because that actually sounds kind of cool, if you ask me. It's the better name of the two, and I just made it up on the spot to be a dick.
It's kind of, it's got a bit of like a, what you call it? It's like a Max Steel kind of vibe to it, you know?
Yeah, it's a Trent Steele, Max Power.
Max Power. Strap in and race for the G.
That's right. But I married Homer Simpson. I don't want to snuggle with Max Power. No one snuggles with Max Power. You strap yourself in and feel the G's.
Yeah, that's the full quote.
So feel the G's as in G-force, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm appropriating that as feel the cheese.
I don't want to feel the cheese.
Makes it
You're
funny
married,
is like
you don't have to
Homer
worry
does
about it.
the gesture of clapping a seatbelt on when he says strap in and goes, feel the G's, and he thrusts the air with his hips twice. It's great.
He's literally every man ever.
Uh-huh.
In that moment.
That episode has a bunch of extremely clever one-liners. The Max Power episode of The Simpsons, if you guys don't know what we're talking about. Like, he goes out to get a monogram, get his shirt monogrammed, and he wants Max Power written right across the shirt. And it's like, sir, traditionally monograms are just initials. That's not the Max Power way. In my name, every letter is as important in the last. No, more important.
Okay, but these terms are acceptable.
Especially if your name is Max Power.
And
I'm completely on board with this. I agree with his logic.
Wasn't the only reason he got Max Power like legally approved was because it was the only one he spelled correctly?
Yeah. He wanted to change his name because there was a stupid TV character that had the name Homer Simpson, so he wanted to get rid of it. So he went to the judge and said, here's a list of other names I'm willing to accept. And they were Intelligent Q Einstein, Handsome B Wonderful, and Max Power. And the only one he spelled right was Max Powers. That's why the judge let him have it. When he was getting the monogram, a guy overheard him. It says, hey, the man knows what he wants. How you doing? Trent Steele. And he goes, hi, Max Power. He goes, great name. He goes, yeah, I got it off a hairdryer. That episode just has line after like one-off lines like that just fucking work. They were cracking in the writing room, man. It was really good. Oh, when they're walking out, one of the funniest lines that doesn't make other people laugh, but to me it's so stupid, it kills me. Trent Steele's like, so you want to go get some lunch, Max? And he goes, yeah, all right. Trent says, tie good? He goes, tie good, shirt okay? That's so stupid.
I could have written this episode.
I couldn't have written that hairdryer line. That was fucking clever. That was pretty good. I got it off my hairdryer. Why do you have a hairdryer, Homer? You have literally 3 hairs.
Yeah, which is even funnier when you take into account he's fucking bald.
Yeah.
Basically.
Thank you very much, Sub21 for the $3. He says, no, Polly, Weebo wouldn't be thinking Grey Dixon is a great name. Should be thinking that Nightwing has a nice butt. Max Power, the name you must not touch. Yeah, probably.
I forget the stupid little song that Homer makes up.
Yeah.
It's a name you mustn't go
I'm
near, but you
trying to
mustn't touch
remember
it, but never fear, because Max Power is always near.
Yeah, because he sings about it. But
Yeah.
I always forget what exactly the words are. I just remember he sings about his
Because they're
name.
nonsensical. That's why it's hard to remember. They don't
Yeah.
they don't make any sense. Like, don't touch my name, and it's like, because he's putting it on a nameplate for his desk and shit. But it's like it's all nonsense. That's why it's Homer. Ron Corpse, the full armory tack. I'm gonna have to look that up. I've missed chat talking about guns. It's been a good time. So this old copy of the Declaration, let me just go over it. A volunteer at the National Archives in Kew, West London. I hope I said that right. KW? Q? I think so.
Yep.
It was just a boring old Thursday morning when he sat down in late May to a catalog collection of documents from the British National Collection had never been previously recorded in detail. Oh, sir, I feel your pain. I know what archives are like when they're unindexed. They're in box 8. You would think that was singular. No, if they haven't indexed the boxes, that can be any number. They can number 35 boxes 8, as long as they're all identified by some way that they can be found. That's rough. It's like, oh yeah, that document's somewhere in box 8, and you get back there and it's a whole shelf full of boxes. You're like, oh god, this is the next 3 days of my life, and they won't let me take the white gloves off.
Of digital filth.
Yeah. He opened the volume of 18th century Royal Navy correspondence, and he unfolded a document whose openings were words he recognized in Congress, July 4, 1776, a declaration by the representatives of the United States of America. Interesting. I was about to get all smart-ass because I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't read right. Because it doesn't, but for this printing, it does. Apparently, the Exeter printings do not have the text that the rest of them have. In Congress, July 4, 1776, the unanimous declaration. That one is lacking the word. Anyway, enough of my nerdery. What was found was a vanishing rare copy of the U.S. Declaration of Independence just weeks before the 250th anniversary. Woo! He went over to his supervisor, who rapidly took credit and fired him and never mentioned him again. I'm kidding. That didn't happen.
Probably true.
Yeah. The document is, I would have probably stolen it. You're not nearly Nick enough for that. Anyone? Anyone?
Nah, I got it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
Copy.
A really corny movie, but it's so fun to watch.
It really is.
It's a great adventure, as corny as it is. Yeah. I don't know anyone that hated that movie. They might have thought it was okay, but I've never heard anyone say anything bad
even
about
Tumblr liked that fucking movie.
it. Really? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the amount of Declaration of Independence jokes from back in the day. Are
Cool.
you fucking kidding me? Yeah, that was like a whole meme. That was a whole fucking meme.
Just a damn fun adventure film, man. It just works. Yeah.
What is this website formatting? Sorry.
Where?
I thought this
Oh,
on the
that I'm
card.
looking
I'm not
at.
paying. I wouldn't pay for this.
Don't get. I've had recent troubles with website formatting and auto formatting, especially when you zoom in or out. It reformats terribly. It's just bad stuff. The document is one of the so-called Exeter printings of the Declaration, one of just 11 copies to survive, and the only one outside the U.S. What makes it particularly remarkable, according to Graham Moore, the record specialist at the archives, is the amazingly complete story of how it came to the possession of the Royal Navy. The document was discovered among a collection of papers from an American privateer vessel called the Dalton. That's a terrible pirate ship name.
It really is.
After it was captured by a British warship off the coast of Spain in December 76. I want to know the name of the British warship. The Brits have a strong tradition of naming their ships awesome things. The Dauntless, the Venger,
Right, privateer ship names should be. They should be kooky and euphemistic. It should be the tawdry formist.
Yeah, or something pirate-esque like the Scallywag. Though other significant papers were passed on to the Admiralty Court, including a privately owned ship's commission, personally signed by Continental Congress President John Hancock, to attack British vessels on behalf of the fledgling U.S., the Declaration was not. Instead, it would be recorded only as another document, unquote, and forgotten about for more than 2 centuries. You British bastards. You see.
It's a very British thing to do.
Wow. The modest sheet.
That's the equivalent of leaving something at the bottom of the in tray. Oh, man.
The modest sheet of paper was printed in Exeter, New Hampshire between the 16th and 19th of July. The time taking for news to spread of the bold declaration first signed in Philadelphia on the 4th of July. No. You're wrong. It was collectively signed one guy at a time as they came and went from Washington, D.C. over the next number of months, all the way up to a full year later. You mean unanimously voted on the 4th. The motion was actually passed on the 2nd. Nerds!
Ha! Gone.
That's a true story. Richard Henry Lee's motion of Virginia was, be it resolved that these colonies are of right and ought to be free and independent states. And they voted 12 for, none against, with 1 abstention on the 2nd of July. So the motion passed. That was independence right there. 2 days later, New York got leave from the New York delegation got leave from their people back in New York State to, yes, you can vote yes. And that 1 abstention became a yay. Therefore, 13 in favor of, thus the unanimous declaration. And people blame New York for being fence sitters in that spot. I'm like, that's harsh. That's where the British were at that time, in New York Harbor. They were all sleeping in all the New York hotels. You want to declare independence when the enemy's literally surrounding you in the streets and all of their warships are in your harbor? And they were like, I don't know if
speaking as a citizen of a European Union nation, yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's a common thing, but those details are available, and there's not a lot of countries that actually have the origin of their nation able to be pinned down to something in like a half-hour space of time. Like, where did France come from? The mists of time. That's the answer.
Oh, fuck it, right. Which one?
Yeah. Like, where did Britain come from? You mean Arthurian legend? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you mean the modern nation state? When did the United States begin? July 2nd, 1776 at around 2:30 in the afternoon. That's rare and weird, so worth knowing is my point.
I mean, the First Republic of France, we can pin that down to an exact date.
Really?
Yeah, 21st of September, 1792.
Oh, okay. So I thought the First Republic came after a number of, I didn't realize from the time of the Revolution they called it the First Republic thereof. Didn't know that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see. Where was I? It was printed in Exeter, New Hampshire. Time taken for spread. These broadsides, like those rattled off by printers in other major cities, were designed to be printed quickly, distributed fast, and read and consumed by as many people as possible in as short a time as possible. This is about news in 1776. Yeah, it's not the it's the size of paper that's called a broadside.
Yeah,
because you print on the broadside of it and then fold it in half, and that's a newspaper. Hence the name. But if you ever wonder what a newspaper looked like back then, literally one sheet like that, printed through the middle along this way, and then folded in half.
Wait, broadside or broadsheet?
The papers are called broadsides.
Gotcha.
Though the Dalton did not dock in Exeter, Moore said that it was likely Eleazar Johnson, the ship's captain, had brought a copy of the declaration near Portsmouth, New Hampshire, where the ship briefly stopped to pick up more crew. Johnson was a committed American. After his capture, he declared to a court in Plymouth, UK, that he was a citizen of the United States of America, still considered a treasonous statement by the Crown. Amanda Bevan, the head of legal records, said she liked to imagine the captain had read the document out loud on deck. I have this nice image of Eleazar Johnson on the ship, potentially reading out the Declaration of Independence to his 120-man crew because they were all incredibly toothless and illiterate. American privateer ships were commissioned by Congress to attack seas and take ships and other vessels belonging to the inhabitants of Great Britain. And people say it's weird to get black hat and white hat hackers to run amok on behalf of the United States government. What do you mean? The U.S. government's been employing pirates for centuries.
Right.
Everyone has, though. That's
Everyone
the thing.
has,
It's
right?
not-
Yeah,
it's
we
not
did
just
it. Britain
America.
did it.
Like,
Spain did it.
literally everyone.
Australia, I'm pretty sure, did it.
Possibly, yeah. Although it wouldn't have been Australia at the time. Were there pirates after 1901?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's pirates now.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean in the same sense as this. Or
I took it the way you meant it, but that was funny. It's like, what do you mean? There's Somalis in dinghies with AKs right now. What are you talking about?
yeah, I'm sure the Australian government is paying them tons of money.
Right.
to
Well, I
fuck
mean,
that
China
stuff.
is.
Oh, yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Because before 1901, Australia was just another British colony. Like, really colony, you know?
You mean to tell me you
1901,
guys
yeah,
had a good
fuck it.
thing going?
After 1901, it's like, yeah, fuck it. We don't want you can still technically be owned, but we don't really want you anymore. You guys, you're on your own hellscape.
Yeah, and you know it's the that you're reading a Guardian article, but I'm not going to lay it like solely on the Guardian because this would happen in the New York Times and the LA Times and New York Magazine, Atlantic, as you're reading through the article, and it's like the sailors on the ship of privateers, including one, Daniel Cottle, who's described in the muster book as being a black man. This is
Of course.
Yeah. It's like this is not uncommon in North America, said Moore. It is likely by his role on this privateering ship that he's a free black man. In 1776, we do see free black people fighting on both sides of the revolution. I'm willing to bet that that's because the Guardian journalist said to them, wait, if he was black and he that means he was a slave, right? Because they're just that slow. It's like, no, don't ask him if he knows that black people owned slaves in 1776. Slavery is a long, complicated, ugly story. It's all over the place. And yeah, free people everywhere. And where's your capital B, Guardian? Just kidding.
God, what racist.
No. Just terrible.
Oh, he was being described in the muster book as being a black man.
Yeah.
Right. So not necessarily a black man, because you see, America is the only place where black people are, Holly.
Right. Naturally.
Yeah, you've heard this, yeah?
No. Damn it. That's what... Oh. Shadowcat, thank you for the $13. $1 per colony that led us to today. We may not be the best, but we're still the greatest nation and the bastion of freedom in the world. God bless the United States of America and our continued great American experiment. Amen. Amen. Fucking fantastic. I love that. I agree with every single word said there all the way down. There was even a little bit of humility thrown in. Love it.
Mhm.
May not be perfect. It's kind of the reason that the Constitution starts that way. Toward a more perfect union, not we're fucking perfect. It's literally in our founding document. Americans think that they're so... No, that's not true. Still the greatest nation in the world, though, because of all of that. It really bugs me that I am thoroughly impressed with the quality of the this document. Like, there's no burns, there's no smudges. No lawyer hung it in their office for 50 years, bleaching it with the sun. I'm not bitter.
It is in pretty good nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all that's in it are the folds and a little discoloration down here. That's fucking impressive. I mean, that is not something that was printed to last at all.
No, absolutely not.
You know what I mean?
Ironically enough, despite being all dismissive about this and leaving this at the bottom of someone's in tray for, 150, 200 years, yeah, it's actually ended up holding up remarkably well.
Yeah.
Irony of ironies.
But that's a hell of a thing for the file, especially like the only 11 known and one outside the country. Washington's personal copy of the Declaration, because as commander of the Continental Army, the people in Philadelphia, the various delegates, the Second Continental Congress, sent all of the military commanders, one including General Washington. And he receives it and read it aloud to his troops, like, Congress has declared independence. We're no longer fighting for the reestablishment of our rights. We're fighting for a nation that will respect our rights, is why he's read that declaration aloud. That was in private hands up until 3 years ago, when the Mount Vernon Ladies Association, bought it back to have on display and in their museum at Washington's home at Mount Vernon. It cost them $7.2 million.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. But while the Mount Vernon Ladies Association is a private group, it's not a government body. They have done a better job than most government offices, better than the Department of Interior, have done in maintaining Washington's home for, wow, it's going to be coming up on a couple 100 years that they've had ownership and have maintained those grounds, and they've kept it open 365 days a year for a century or more. It's open Christmas Day because Washington never closed his home to travelers on Christmas, so neither do they. All in private hands, open to the public, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They're just dedicated as hell. Fuck, they rock.
You mean to tell me, Polly, that a private entity has done something better than a government did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
If you went there and saw all the grad students working there in history, all the tour groups that are going through, people just going to hang out for a day and walk the beautiful grounds and so on, and how well everything runs and how well it's maintained, you would think it was a massive government infrastructure that's running it. It's like, no, it's in private hands of a group that actually just cares.
No, I really wouldn't.
Ouch. Ouch.
This is too well run for it to be the government. Holy fuck.
Mm-hmm. I think that's awesome. When I say the Washington's private copy was in private hands, it was in private hands like Mr. Burns's collection of art that was in private hands. It's secreted off in a room, but nobody but him and his rich friends get to see it. Yeah, that's a little different.
My father was there when it was written.
Holy shit, that was actually a really good impression. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That rare nude photo of Mark Twain.
Oh, man.
What I wanted to do before we wrapped up the various stories that I have here, because of that wicked line from Shadowcat and the Declaration of Independence. Boom, here. Let me go over here. Change screens. That screen.
It's killed the screen share for us, by the way.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Okay, I will fix that then. Oh, crap. Just killed my screen. Okay, there we go. I was saying, working on a laptop because my computer died. My screen just went black. I'm like, wow, I just killed my own screen too. Convenient. Well, you guys don't need the screen up for what I'm going to do here. Because I was going to make a video doing this again, but I didn't have time. But that's okay. Am I going to read the text of the preamble to the Declaration? You're damn right I am, because it's wonderful. Why
are you calling me out? What the fuck?
I'm not. I'm just screwing around. I just couldn't think of a way to end that sentence, so I ended it with far.
What the fuck?
You could have gone with the classic polyism.
Which is?
Fuckers.
Right. True. But I didn't have time.
What the fuck?
Fuckers. All right, here it is. Here it goes. If you haven't listened to it in a while, by all means. Or if you've never actually heard it read before, it's remarkably short, but you're going to hear a whole bunch of familiar things in it. Boom. There we go with that. In Congress, July 4th, 1776, a unanimous declaration of the 13 United States of America. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to such a separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and institute new government, laying its foundations in such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed would dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light or transient causes, and accordingly, all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, invents a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let the facts be submitted to a candid world.
Can I get an amen?
Amen. I love that first line is one sentence. They were not afraid of the run-on sentence back in the day.
Well, the whole point of a sentence is that it says everything that you're meaning to say. You know?
Yeah.
Why break it down into multiple fucking sentences? Just, I don't know.
Oh,
it's not really an and situation, is it?
No, it's not.
Is it really a run-on sentence?
Yeah. And then, for those who do not know, the text goes on to list, I believe it's 27 in number, individual items that let the facts now be submitted before a candid world. And here they are, in point form, as it were. He has kept among us in times of peace standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He is affected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. And in doing so is laying out, these are what we mean. Imagine asking somebody today who throws around the word tyrant to list off the reasons. My feelings! That's not one.
Well, they literally can't say it. They don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
We've seen this happen time and time again. Like, specifically on... I'm just thinking of Caleb Hammer, right? Specifically on there, the many times they've appeared. And he's just asked them basic things of like, what's a tyrant? They literally cannot. They cannot explain why they think someone's a tyrant or not, or what a tyrant even is. Yeah, they just cannot explain it.
Whenever I've seen Caleb Hammer ask somebody to elucidate their position or articulate it with more detail, they have all fallen on their face. It's kind of embarrassing.
Oh yeah, especially when you're trying to explain why the Earth is flat and why angels control the weather through the firmament.
Yes.
That's real, by the way. Someone actually tried to do that.
People don't know what those words mean anymore. In general, yes, but there are some words that have actually they've fallen out of common use. But I think you mean more like I would understand it, that it's a people don't understand what words like tyrant means, and that when these people were saying tyrant, it carried an intensity of weight to it, and they were all now liable for the punishment for high treason, which under the British Crown was not nice.
I actually, just on this note, I kind of want to go through these, Polly, just real quick, and you know, EU non-enjoyers, you just keep a little checklist, right, of these. All right. Let's if you two
holy shit! I mean, just where I started reading by accident, like these two are like it's like for cutting off trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent. I'm like, the EU did what? I did.
Right. I'll tell you. You two indulge me in this. I feel like it's apropos.
Sure, if we can be quick, because we also need to be a house, and we are TikTok, right?
Yeah, I'll speed through these. He has refused his assent to laws the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. Check. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance unless suspended in their operation until his assent should be obtained, and when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. Check. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people unless those people would relinquish the right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. Check.
Yeah.
He has called together legislative bodies at places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. Check. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. Check. He has refused.
I like the point of with manly firmness.
Yeah.
He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected whereby the legislative powers incapable of annihilation have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. Check. He has endeavoured to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws of naturalization of for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of lands. Also check.
That's a huge check.
Oddly enough.
Yeah.
He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. Check. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amount and payment of their salaries. Kind of, yeah, check. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. Definitely a check. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. No, not really, but they'd like to. He has affected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. They're attempting to do so with the European army. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation. Check. For quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, kind of, but not necessarily in the same way. For protecting them by mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should... Given these two together, punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states. Yes, definitely check. Those two together, actually, that one there absolutely vindicates the one prior, yes. For cutting off our trade with all parts of the world. Yes, check. For imposing taxes on us without our consent. Check. For depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury. I mean, the UK is currently doing that kind of thing, and it's not long before it comes over here. It's sort of being talked about, so... Future check. For transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offences. Kind of only in the way that they enable extradition within Yeah, anyway. No, we'll write that one off. For abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighbouring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries is to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies. The wording's a little off, but the essence, yes, check. For taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our governments, check. For suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever, pretty much, yes, check. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. Not exactly, but you could make an argument that they have. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burnt our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. Check. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the works of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy scarcely paralleled within the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. Check. He has constrained our fellow citizens taken captive on the high seas to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. Bordering on. He has excited domestic insurrections amongst us and has endeavoured to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers, the merciless Indian savages whose known rule of warfare is an undistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. Big fat check. Except not Indians. So, well! Holy crap. I've never really thought about this in detail before, but yeah, most of those charges you could level at the European Union. You really could.
Excited domestic insurrections among us. That's a hell of a thing to lay on them. Wow.
1776 will reign again.
Yes, it will.
Right?
Except not in America. Like everyone thought.
I love at the end where it's when the poetics, like the first part is largely taken out of John Locke.
Yes.
Political philosopher from Europe. A brilliant guy. Have you even read Locke?
Have I?
No. You remember, like, have you even read Loki? You don't remember that?
Right.
Yeah. I'll never
Have
forget
I?
that. That was a great moment. Well, I mean, it's not a ripoff. It's everyone knew what he was referencing. Like, even right down to the phrase pursuit of happiness is a Lockean way of saying the ability to own land, not have it set to your ownership under the king's good pleasure and revocable at any time kind of idea, right?
Feudalism, basically.
Yes. Yeah. They took the hard line of otherwise serfdom. How could one possibly pursue happiness without the ability to be on your own land and it actually be that? But
a man's home is his castle. It all follows on from the same thing.
Yeah. But the poetics come here at the end when the small committee that was put together that wrote it, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, and John Adams. It was Jefferson that wrote it, but it's almost an unaltered, barely altered version from what Jefferson drafted to the altered version that the three-person committee put together and ultimately published. It's pretty close to this. But when he goes poetical, like with his own pen, as it were, or quill in this case, it's all at the end. Oh, good Lord. Gamer Valine, thank you very much for the $18. This is what the square bullets are for. Maybe Judge Frollo was onto something. Judge Frollo. I mean, yeah, I've seen some. So far, I watched a Disney movie.
Oh. Pop on.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh.
I hope it's there, man.
Yeah. That's an odd thing because lots of people have seen lots of Disney movies. I'm not one of them. This would be the third Disney movie I've seen in my life. Because Valine had recommended it, said it would be really good. And it was. It was a fun watch. Watched it with a bunch of these guys. And it was Disney doing well what they do well. It was a true, animated feature. It felt like a movie. It was big. It was grand. It was really cool.
Yeah, there was a green-eyed harlot. The works.
Yeah. I was expecting a lot more cringy song moments, and there weren't. Some song where like...
Renaissance.
I'm sorry?
I mean, yeah, it's the Disney Renaissance. They kind of don't get that bad during that, at least.
Well, no, there's no street rat on a flying rug singing about his heartbreak or whatever the fuck.
What?
It's a whole new world with the blah, blah,
I know
blah.
he's talking about Aladdin, but it's like, what?
I don't want to hear this guy creeping on a 16-year-old Jasmine.
He's 14. It's fine.
Is he supposed to be 14? I'm not even talking about like.
I don't know.
Oh, you mean Jafar, right? The vizier.
No, I'm not even talking about the creeping aspect. I just mean, in some of the Disney clips that I've seen, I'm not really interested in. I don't know. Do you feel the love in the world tonight or whatever by Elton John and the Lion King? I don't want to hear all about some lion's broken heart or whatever. Hey, listen. Hey, if that's how you roll and you really dig it. What?
Why are you so focused on them being broken? Like, both songs you've referenced do not involve broken hearts.
What? I don't
Not
know.
at all.
Longing hearts then for...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, hearts, but not broken hearts.
The Lion King is a simplification of Hamlet.
Yeah.
You've heard me criticize
songs.
Hamlet.
I mean, frankly, who hasn't?
Yeah. What can I tell you? It's no Othello. It really is one of my lesser favorites of the... Hold on here. Of the tragedies, of the Shakespearean tragedies, it's one of my lesser favorites. And by that, I just mean like watching it. I've watched it live and I've watched a film version of it and was really bored at times. It's stretched.
Yeah.
Where with other Shakespeare, as arcane and obscure as it can be because of just if only the Elizabethan English, I was still never bored. During Macbeth, during Midsummer Night's Dream, it doesn't even need to be tragedies. Even the comedies, but Hamlet, I don't know. For some reason, it just doesn't carry me. Because emo guy that can't figure out he needs to avenge his father, but totally should. Kid, get on it. Yeah. Sorry for you.
So I'm just realizing that, I don't know what the fuck Streamlabs has done in the back end, but now, like, it's a run-on sentence of name, tipped, dollar amount. There are no spaces. There are no spaces. I'm sorry, CTP from earlier, because I think I read a CTP tipped, right? Because I'm just not fucking thinking, because fucking Streamlabs is fucking retarded on the back end apparently now, or more so than they already are. Thank you, Game of Valine, for the $5. He's gonna love Mulan when he actually has it in order. I don't know if he would.
What was it? He's gonna love Mulan, but I didn't hear the second part.
No, he's gonna love Mulan when he actually has it in order.
Ah.
I don't know if he would. That's doesn't seem to like that.
I think you'll know in the first 20 minutes. I think yeah.
That's kind of fair enough, but if I had only seen 20 minutes at the beginning of Hunchback, I might have judged it more harshly. Because the depth of villainy of Frollo hadn't really been on full display yet. By the time he gets to his, like, standing alone in front of the fire, yelling all of his insanity, and you can sit like, holy shit, this guy's not selfish. This guy's outright demonic. Like, you know what I mean? It's like by the time it reaches that pitch, that actually happens fairly far along in it. He's a good villain in the sense of, yeah, you don't want to be that guy. He's actually villainous. He's not cool. He's antagonist all the fucking way, man. The poetical aspect I was talking about is when he appeals to the British. Thomas Jefferson, appeals to the British here. He's like, our common ties of consanguinity. There's a word nobody uses anymore. Consanguinity.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means? I had to look it up first time I read it.
Related.
Yeah.
Closely related.
Yeah.
I know about incest terms.
Yeah, she has been on Tumblr and seen Japanese media. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Consanguinity is
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
You're going to come to the territory.
Poor choice of words.
I mean, if this last 3 lines here doesn't make you want to bayonet an Englishman, nothing will. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the restitute of our intentions due in the name and by the authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are of right and ought to be free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states, they have the full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and do all the other things and acts which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. You crown-wearing fuck.
You know, I for one, I'm very glad for the invention of the phrase, etc. But I see what they were going for.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have went into
the things and stuff.
Yeah,
that a nation.
I mean, what's funny is you see Richard Henry Lee's motion coming back out. Like, what did we actually assent to? That these colonies are of right and ought to be free and independent states. That was what was put to a vote, and there it is. And so they keep repeating it. That as free and independent states, they could do this because it is and ought to be totally dissolved, and we should be able to do this because we is and ought to be able to.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't think it is like it be, but it do.
I was about to say, some people think it don't be like that, but it ought to be.
All right, there's
some people don't think it be like that, but it ought. There we go.
Right?
That's how you do that one.
So far, we were talking about pork. I want to show you something real quick.
Yeah.
Pork belly.
Yeah, that's pork belly.
Pork belly?
When I saw
Delicious.
this, I'm like, Far thinks that looks delicious.
It is. That
It
is
does.
delicious.
I
You don't know what you're missing.
I mean, maybe on
That's
top
delicious.
of, like, the belly's still there
Yeah.
with the fat and the meat and the seasonings.
Platty.
It's amazing.
Platty can confirm. Come on, Platty.
It's very good.
Yeah, see? One of the
Okay.
pickiest eaters I know.
But I mean, it's just the
She
crackling.
agrees.
So, I mean, I try it. Don't get me wrong. All I've ever had in terms of what you're talking about is pork rinds, like as in from a bag that you open like chips. Pork
Yeah, that's
rinds.
not the same.
I would
That's
imagine.
not the same.
I believe that.
That's really not even the same.
They're in the same ballpark of thing, but in the same sense that, like, in the same sense that, like, you know, fries and potato chips are in the same ballpark of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, pork rinds in a bag are just it's not the same. It's really not the same. I hesitate to even call that pork crackle in any way, right?
There looks like something that might be right up your alley. Oven roasted pork belly crispy, like pork belly bites with the I mean, that does look pretty fucking good. Holy shit.
Is that rib glaze that they've got over there?
It almost looks like a sweet and sour or something, right?
Right.
Yeah, like a spare rib glaze, you mean in that way?
Yeah.
Mhm. That is what it looks like. Oh, black sesame seeds or darkly toasted sesame seeds. I thought that was like really coarse ground black pepper, which would have also been awesome.
I could be a bit wary of that, though. There's been a couple of times where I've had something like black pepper beef, where it's got like really coarsely ground black pepper on it, and you
Yeah.
can like bite into a morsel, and it's juicy and tender and delightful, and then you hit the half peppercorn.
Crunch
Yeah.
into it and really feel it, and comes back up your nasal.
Oh yeah. Which, look, don't get me wrong, it's not the worst sensation in the world. It's just when you're enjoying a piece of beef, you don't necessarily want that thermonuclear warhead detonating in your sinuses.
Right. So, Bar had mentioned earlier, so you take a piece of pork belly And I wasn't thinking of the same thing. After looking it up, now I get what Bart's talking about, where it's like a piece of pork belly like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And apparently
Pork rasher.
a national delight that I hadn't heard of called this, an Australian national delight, pork rashers. When they're cut this way.
Oh, thick cut strips of pork belly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Pork rashers are thin slices of pork, often cut from the belly or loin, commonly used in cooking. They're popular in dishes like sticky pork rashers, which are marinated and cooked until sweet and sticky. That sounds delightful.
Oh, well, oh, don't even do that. You just fucking cook them.
Yeah,
Salt,
we,
put salt in them.
We have that here.
Delicious.
See, if you, because I mean, those look fatty and
Yep,
wonderful.
just like that.
Yeah, do not
Yeah.
eat. Oh, and hoisin sauce. That would be really good. Don't eat them a lot, like often, but by all means, relish and enjoy
No, you
them.
can.
You can't.
Yes, you can.
You know, all that needs for honestly is some little rounds of green onion.
You like chives, Far?
They're fine.
No.
No, you wouldn't put them on this.
Not chives. No, just like Japanese green onion.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't even put that on this.
Quit adding
are
things.
fine
It's
on
just
their
the
own.
pork, damn it.
Right? Just a pork and some salt. Throw that
Polly,
shit in an air
Polly.
fryer, and it's delicious.
Polly, your inner Englishman's coming to the fore. Don't add stuff to my meat. I want it boiled and plain. If you could blanch it, that would be fine by me.
Oh, Sam, not everyone's K. God.
Oh God, that fucking boot leather steak. Jesus. Anyway, the less said about that, the better. Bloody hell, Kate.
That's funny. Valine just said pork belly equals bacon steak. That's what this looks like right here. Like that's yeah,
Not a bad description.
not at all. I had mentioned
Bacon chop.
Yeah. I was having this conversation with Kefki last night. We started, like, I was talking about beef, but being that she's a Southerner, we very quickly started talking about pork because, right?
Right.
She's a Southerner. They're obsessed with their pigs and their pork products, as are Aussies. What is it with the South? The global South, the U.S. South? It's just,
Pork is delicious.
I don't mind pork, but it all started.
It's delicious.
We'll get there in just a sec, but when I came across that, oh yeah, pork shanks, because far as like messed up and thought of them as pork shanks, and we were.
Yeah, to be fair, I never actually remember the name of pork rashers because it's just, oh yeah, would you like some pork? Yeah, I'd love some pork, and it's usually either that or like a pork chop, right? I guess it's just another case of mildly psychic Western Australianisms. I don't fucking know, but it's just usually I don't have to refer to it as a pork rasher. It's just pork, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh god, what is it actually fucking called, right? And in my infinite stupidity, I guess the word shank came to mind, and it's like that's absolutely not what it is.
It makes sense.
I had to ask Platy. It's like, what is it? What is it? What am I thinking of?
Here, retrieve the brain cell and explain my thoughts to me.
Well, no, because she remembers exactly what it's called.
Wait, Platty remembers something and you don't?
Yeah.
It's a good job you two are married, isn't it?
It happens more often than you would think that the other one, like the one that doesn't remember, remembers it. Kind of funny how that works.
These are pictures of what I know to be
It's pork shanks.
pork shanks.
Yeah.
And like, just to not let them be discounted because they are a cheaper cut of pork that's actually more readily available. As a matter of fact, it's not gone after as like a cut to get. Where sometimes you, like, if you go to the grocery store or whatever, you got to ask the butcher who's there. It's like, do you have any pork shanks? They probably do, and they're being cut up for various purposes or added to ready-made dishes that they're going to prepare. But they're cheap and fucking delightful. I mean, look at them. Don't discount the humble pork shank.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to prep your own ground pork, but like shredded pork or minced pork or something like that for like meatballs or something, grab some of these. They're perfect for it.
Yeah, with the bones
Pleasantly
in for the
fatty.
stewing, which is epic,
Mhm.
which is where you get the delightful Italian dish of ossobuco. Oh, which is an extremely slow cooked pork shank stew of sorts, to give it a name.
Okay, this is going to upset some Italians, right? I'm going to upset some Italians right now, but what you do is you take this dish, right? You take each of the bones very, very carefully, right? And then you take a fork and you just pull the pork. Just pull the pork, right? And then you take a hot dog bun, like a big New York hot dog bun, and you put all of that shit in the hot dog bun, right? Dispense with the bones, right? And then what you do, right, is you put like a little bit of New York mustard over the top, and then you eat that shit. That's real good.
Yeah, I can see exactly why that would upset some Italians.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You just dump mustard on it. Fucking Christ.
No, don't dump mustard
I mean,
on.
you're not
Just a
dumping
couple
it,
of
but
little...
it's still, you're putting the mustard on.
Specifically New York mustard. Not real mustard. New York mustard.
Also,
Not
Buko on a
that
bun.
real mustard shit.
Mhm.
Should we do a house? Like, we're getting there. We're getting there.
We will. Right quick.
We are looking at the meat for your mansion.
I get it, but I also need to go to bed.
Oh, I get it. It's not a particularly long house we have tonight anyway, but there is one thing I want to show you, knowing...
It's round.
Don't you get started. I've got some geometrically confusing houses to fuck around with, man. When I found out what the rashers were, what the pork rashers were, I'm like, oh, far. Something I was talking about with Kefki last night might be right up your alley. And it's a thoroughly American way to do it. Sorry, country ribs. Look at these fuckers, Far. Those things are so fatty, you have no idea. You're gonna love them.
Are there bones in there?
No, hold on. There isn't. Why are they called country ribs? Because they look like there might be a rib in there, but they're actually just a cod from the fatty front under rib side of the pig. So just above where the belly section starts, but it's still fatty as hell. Each one of these little fuckers, if you picked it up, you could pull it apart like with your two fingers. You picked it up like you were going to eat like a rib or something.
Okay.
You could just easily pull it apart and it would just fall to pieces because of all the delicious fat and how tender the meat is. You, I think, would really dig country ribs.
Yeah. Okay.
I've had that here. We do the same thing. It's de la cassette. So off of the cassette, which is the ribs.
Off of the look, you see all the fat in there. You see how easily it's falling apart. Yeah, I think this might be an American barbecue classic. That's going to be like, okay, this is a good thing. I think you might love it. I remember.
I guess the frog seal of approval.
Well, you could see it from the side. How all those are pork side ribs. Just how fatty they are. When I want to get the cut right. Let me just go to all.
You're trespassing.
Oh hell yeah!
They don't believe you.
What?
Hell yeah!
What's he saying?
Says that it's wrong for one man to own all this. He says you should share it with all the people.
This is America. We don't share land
here. He just got duttoned. That's pursuit of happiness. That's a happy man who owns his own land.
They don't believe
you. Hell yes. What a perfect fucking donation for the 4th, man. I love it so much. Thank you very much, Gamer Believe, for the big 40 and for that donation coming up because fuck John Dutton. Fuck yeah. Geometric, yes. Bitches love angles that upset the French. It's me. I am bitches.
Angles that upset the French.
She sent me a house that she's just dying to see me have you look at.
I see.
Because it's going to be, yes. The misshapen, oddly perched house goes in the square plot.
Okay, but Valine, look, I'm going to help you upset me in the future here, right? If you've got something that you think might upset me, don't tell me that you think it's going to upset me. Because what I'll do is, out of petty fucking French spite, is not be upset by the thing that you're trying to upset me with.
He's just going to develop a thick skin against it.
Right.
Like
a thick froggy skin.
Yeah.
It's green.
Yeah.
Oh.
Could you imagine like frog's legs done in fucking rib sauce?
No.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Sam, no.
What?
No.
Frog legs are good.
I don't want to eat the frogs. Just like I
Yes,
don't want
you don't
to eat
eat
the
the whole
bugs.
frog.
You don't eat the whole frog.
It's just an amphibian.
No. No. You don't eat frogs. We don't. This is America. We don't eat frogs here.
Yes, you
Except in
do.
the South.
Yes, you categorically do. You absolutely do.
I live in the North. Fuck you.
Well,
we
yeah,
don't
I
eat
do.
frogs here.
Yeah, it's Cajun folk do, Creole folk do. So anywhere like
That's some
down,
southern shit.
yeah, down in the Louisiana area. Yeah,
Yeah, real people.
No, those aren't real people.
They're real people. They're the real
No,
people.
they're not. No, they're not. They're French.
They're like the Alolan evolution of French people. All right.
Fuck you.
Country style ribs are not actually ribs. They are cuts of pork from the shoulder or butt area resembling ribs in shape. They're typically well marbled. That's a mild way of putting it. Making them tender and juicy when properly cooked.
Oh, I see. I thought it was actually the meat from the ribs, because that's what we do.
I'm
We
trying
cut the meat
to
from off of the rack of ribs.
what would you call it? A pig map?
Oh, butcher's diagram.
Okay, right. Well,
There you go.
Oh, look, we can see exactly where it is on the human body. That's great.
So
Oh,
it's
these
like
aren't humans. These
we're-
are pigs.
No,
Like-
you're not seeing the fucking human ribs, are you?
Oh, no, I do.
Yes, you see the human ribs? Right next to the pig ribs and the fucking cow.
oh yeah. That's not why they call it long pork, is it? Why are you showing me a pig that's trying to run away?
They want you to know how agile pigs actually are.
Yeah, I guess so. But you get the so
You don't.
you can see where the cut is coming from up here, where there are like the spine going down
Yeah.
here, so there are ribs there, but the shoulder / butt. And Kefki to no end just hated this. But the butt's on the front. That's just wrong.
She's never heard of a front butt.
Yeah, it's a different kind of front butt.
Don't ever point at a pig. Like, this is the front shoulder, butt, or fupa, where country ribs come from. Don't do that.
Fupa ribs. Oh, it's happening.
Fuck, I was trying to drink. Oh my god.
We call those a nose cleaner, pal.
Best bonus that I have for you with that far too, with the country ribs, they're absolutely a cheaper cut. They're not an expensive cut at all. It's like, well, that's an inferior because people want like full long spare ribs and shit like that,
right.
or want St. Louis style ribs or whole spare ribs because they can't come to terms with the fact that the best ribs you're gonna get are fucking beef ribs. You know the ribs that tipped over Fred Flintstone's car? Yeah, like that.
They are pretty fucking huge.
Yeah. You want to feel like you actually ate something and just didn't nibble on a tiny little thin bone? Beef ribs. I'm kidding. Pork ribs actually can be, of course, delicious when done well, and they're way more fatty than beef ribs will be. But I don't think there's enough love out there for beef ribs. That's all it comes down to. It's not even a question of preference for me. It's just, why does everyone like say fuck beef ribs? I don't get that. At least people I know are like, no way, man. Really? You guys are too into your pork.
If you like Chinese food and you like ribs, try beef ribs with a black pepper glaze. It's just good.
It's just good, man. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, so that's all of that. Want to do
You have a hoose.
Yeah.
Goose.
Oh, one quick story. And the story is really just the headline, honestly. But oh shit. My screen's clicking off again. Oh fuck. Yeah, if you have it in your heart and are so willing. What?
Sorry. No, you can finish your shill. Just Polly. Just
What?
house. Focus.
No. I've already laid out the sequence of events. We're going short story that's just the headline, then house.
Polly, it better be very short.
Or Zeus me.
It's already 11:20.
It's lengthening by the moment, Pa.
Good point.
Yeah, but if I don't do this, if I don't say something, it's going to be an hour. I know how this works.
So being somebody that when working, doing my practicum, so yeah, actually working as a EMT, I saw somebody fired for something similar. And therefore this story caught my eye. But then I kept reading the headline over and over and couldn't make sense of it till I read a little bit further down, and it didn't help very much. Well,
What?
yeah, like okay, I'm gonna try. Physiothangapandian subramian at Victoria Hospital deal struck off register after pulling patient up by incontinence pad. That is just written poorly in all kinds of ways. I thought Fangambian was like Rolfing. It was a physio method. No, that's the guy's name.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's the guy's name?
I'm not even kidding. That is the fucking guy's name. And to put the guy's name up front like that without physiotherapist, comma, name, comma, so you could conceive of it, like, and just as grammar would require you to do anyway. But that's the guy's fucking name. And
yeah, that should be physio, comma, name, comma, of Victoria Hospital deal.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that location, India.
Like,
yeah.
At Victoria Hospital, the deal with the hospital was struck off, including his association with the hospital was struck off after this really disgusting thing he did. Grabbing a patient.
I'm just looking up the name, right? It's like, oh, look at that, India. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shocker. Yeah.
Well, that is, congratulations, sir. You got the name of the week. Like, Thangarian? Isn't that what Hawkman is? Which is not really.
Rangathangapandian, 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 Supermanian.
Holy shit, that's rough. But I knew somebody that picked, that said, like, come on, sit up. And the person wouldn't sit up. And he's like, come on, sit up. And he grabbed them by their colostomy bag and said, come on, sit up, sit up, sit up.
No. Oh, no.
And like kind of like led them to, because the person began sitting up at that point, which you might imagine they would have, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was nowhere near the gurney at the time this was happening. I was on the far other side of the room. He's like, because everyone's saying, get up, get up, get up, get up. And somebody's like, dude, don't. And that's what made me turn and look. The dude, don't. And when his shift supervisor had said to the lead supervisor what had happened, yeah, that was it. He was gone. I was like, good.
Yeah, no shit. Oh my god. Yeah, turn and praise. God.
Yeah. You son of a bitch. Not only the pain of it, but if it had begun to be pulled out and on, all the things that could happen there.
I'm usually pretty good with pain, but I can feel that one.
I remember the argument. What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? He goes, did you ever think of putting your hand behind his head? And, you know, like,
yeah,
let's
like
sit up,
anything
let's sit up.
but touching the shit bag.
Yeah. And using it to lead him, and to put it nicely, in a sitting position. Bro.
Oh, dude.
Happy Independence Day.
Woo! Yeah. So
It's a house.
Yeah, Thanagarian Submarian grab somebody by their incontinence pad, their adult diaper, and in India. Yay.
Jesus.
Oh no, it's not in India. It happened. That's just an Indian name.
No, I mean, like, only in India could somebody. How can I say this? Let me reorient my sentence. Only somebody with that name, with thinking that was a good idea. Indian, no surprises.
Yeah.
Which isn't.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. It's not like there aren't a gang of highly competent Indian medical professionals. But why do all the real shitbags also? I guess it's because The country's big enough to have some of everybody there would probably be the answer.
Petite Amanda degree mill.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Polly, are we sure that even the ones that technically have the qualification are actually qualified? Are we sure? Or are they just very good at pretending?
You mean if their qualification comes from India proper itself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go over to the house. Where's the listing? Yeah, I'm actually going to have to do... Blaine, don't yell at me. I'm going to have to do that later on, but Far wants to rush through that one anyway, so we can't... I don't want to rush it. We want to drag out Sam's autism tickle.
At least send me to dinner first, Jesus.
What we'll be looking at instead is a noir bar first. We've all seen this fucking thing's been on the market for too damn long, so they cut the price. And sometimes prices cuts are pretty radical. This is a price cut of $500,000.
Holy shit.
500 grand. The price has been cut on this. Townhouse in Miami Beach, Florida, featuring 3 beds, 5 baths, built in 1996 with 500.
Best year.
Good point. And as we'll find out, it wasn't a cursed year at all for this place to be built, because this isn't a cursed home, at 5,400 square feet. And it could be yours for a new low price with $500,000 off of $9.5 million. $9.5 million.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. A quick sec
3
here
beds,
to put all the
5
screens on.
baths.
Come on, load. There we are.
Why does this look familiar? Or is it just the fact that, like, once you've seen one, you've seen them all, right?
This does look familiar.
It better not. If you know what I mean. I mean, actually, it's not the end of the world if it doesn't, because we've got more in store. But
wouldn't it be funny if it was one?
Well,
we've
you
done
tell me.
before?
Is this all too
No,
familiar?
it wouldn't
to
be
you?
funny, but it's just updated, right? It's just an update.
Oh,
on
yeah. I mean, you tell me.
It may well be in the same area, but I'm looking at the
yeah,
locale.
it
I'm
only looks
looking at
familiar
the
in
format.
the sense, of like the shape, right?
Yeah.
Like, you get what I mean?
There was the house that we're thinking of, Far, is the one that had got the yellow room with all the weird like Technicolor things on the ceiling and.
So now you guys are making me quadruple think. Hold on, what's this?
Yeah.
One? Is this?
It's just the shape. No, it's just the shape. I don't think it's one we've done otherwise. It's just it has a familiar shape to it.
Mm-hmm. It's like well over. It's like 100 episodes ago when we did that one.
Yeah, you know what? I really got to knuckle down and do what I said I was going to do and put all of the Zillow homes in a respective playlist. I got to get on that. It'll make it easier for us to reference them too. Mm-hmm. See, now you guys are making me doubt the shit out of that. The novelty of that, the newness. This is.
No. There was a lot of new things there that we were seeing. It's just the shape was familiar. Like, it's just an oddly distinct shape.
Oh, God.
It might have been one of those, more from the same author houses. The little slice of heaven. Yes.
Oh, yes. Paul, you did have a donation that we kind of talked over. I'm sorry.
I did?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it at all. Gearvaline, thank you for the 550. But does it have a moat? Miami moats can have gators. Do you guys want to decide later and do the one with the moat, Far?
Paul, you're running out of time. Should we just do the house?
We could. Oh yeah, that's Ungabog Barrel or whatever. What's the name of the place? Lake Ungabog. Okay. Shit, come on, you. What the hell? All I do is move the screen. What are you doing?
Let's see.
All right, here's the one we're doing. Fuck it, we're going to do a different one. But featuring the same 5 beds and 3 baths. Okay, whatever.
was 3 beds and 5 baths, wasn't it?
Okay, well, this is in
Maybe.
West Palm Beach, Florida, so we still haven't left the state.
Okay.
1,700 square feet, 5 beds, 3 baths, 700 grand. This delightful treasure can be yours.
Shut with. Oh, Jesus. Fucking Christ.
Oh God! Can we go back?
No.
Can we go
No,
back?
we're committed now.
Oh, Jesus.
God.
Talk about monochromatic emesis.
There we go.
If that's the outside, I don't want to see the inside. Oh my God!
You're bored.
Thank you, Mitzi.
Even Flatty is like, dear Lord.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Pow. Exactly. So there.
It just fucking flashbangs you. Fuck.
Flashbangs you. What, the MC Escher?
It
Yeah.
does.
All right.
Look at it.
And there's
I was
less.
going to say, this is Escher designed this while he was having a stroke.
We may have fucked around for a little minute, but we ended up with less photos overall. Far like a good,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
a good third less, if not more. So, Mega Autism House. I'm trying to figure out are these embedded stones or loose gravel, and then with what, marble or stone pavers, slabs? Is that what I'm?
Yeah, it looks that way. I mean, they could be like.
I don't think they're marble. I think that's concrete. I think
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the
Could even be
waviness made me
wood.
think. You know what I mean? It.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I'm always so late to think about that. More so, like, I hate my neighbors. Yeah, this poor neighborhood in general. So, which one are you
That's
on the
when you-
street? The one,
Oh,
the
you'll
one to
know.
the south of the crazy house.
The one
Yeah, it's
across the road from the red door.
Yeah, and people be like, the crazy house, the red door. What do you mean? You'll know when you see it, and they will.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, that is a red door, huh? Yeah, weird. Shame they didn't mention the rest of the fucking schizophrenic house.
Apparently, gravel with marble slabs is common. But that seems expensive. Do you think Gamer Valine is Gray Dixoning me?
I don't know. I feel like that's more cement. I still think that's cement. I don't think that's marble.
I only say it seems unlikely because it seems really expensive to lay down one piece marble.
Yeah,
piece.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like
that's all.
outside, you know, as well. Like inside, that's one story,
Well,
right?
well,
You've
marble
got
was
marble
created
counters.
outside. It's not.
Yeah, but it's like, but you get what I mean? It's like, if you're going to actually go the full way and get something marble for your house,
Yeah.
right? Inside, it's one thing, right? Putting it outside, that's a whole other story. Why would you do that? Why bother at that point? It's just gonna get scratched.
I mean,
Oh,
if you've
okay,
got
there-
fuck you money, do you
There's
care?
some answers. Valine's like, no, she's being serious. And Divine Petulance pointing out, it's like, no, it's because they're smaller slabs and they shift less and thus aren't as prone to cracking. I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. That's not going to crack like a driveway would or like larger pieces of marble would. I find the you see
It's
all the
flaky.
posting holes, if that's what those are, like they're expecting you to put
It looks like that.
like flags down the runway and be able to remove them when you want, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh dear.
You know, not the worst, but why the
Ongoing
the
aesthetic?
zebra print? Why the zebra print at the back? Why the cheetah print on the wall? Why?
Look, they've got floor long cow.
It's not long enough to be long cow.
That's flat cow.
That's just flat cow.
it's flat cow. You don't know how long it is. We can't see the rest of the picture. It might keep going.
No, I think that's
Yeah.
I think that's an optical illusion, Polly. It's just flat cow.
All right. I picture when whoever was like doing the interior decorating here
God.
came across this painting or whatever piece of art this is and went, oh my God, it's destiny that I buy this today.
I just realized something awful. Look at the banister, right? That looks like zebra print, right? Like zebra print, whatever the fuck.
Where on the
stripey, the
banister you said? I'm looking. Like where do you
yeah,
mean?
the ceiling, right? And it goes down.
Oh, yeah.
to
Up here.
the edge.
When I look for
that's
banisters,
not
I look at the
that's not an
upstairs.
animal print. That's not animal print. That just says love. over
Yeah,
and
it's
over again.
text. Yeah. Love, 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 love.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a
that's
toaster
awful.
bathhouse.
Oh, it does feel that way.
What did you say? It's a what?
It's a toaster bathhouse.
It does feel that way.
Oh, like it's in a plugged in
Yeah.
into the bath. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Where did they get the
Yeah.
black and
Left
white
toaster bath.
bonsai tree? That's just sad. Did you paint that tree black and kill it?
I don't think it's real. I don't think it's
I
real.
see a bonsai and I want to paint it black.
Oh, that
see?
door is like there's flat cow, long cow, and short cow.
Oh.
Well, I guess not a cow. It'd have to be a bull with horns, but whatever.
So when do you move in?
Never do that again. But, at least they're sticking to the colors, I guess.
They
It's
sure as hell are.
not-
They're committed in an irrational way.
Yeah, could they be less obnoxious about it, maybe? Maybe? Is that too much to ask? It might be.
Those paintings and your love banister goes all the way from one side down to the floor and again all the way to the other and side down to the floor. Yeah, they're so intensely committed. It's crazy time. The wine glasses, like every little detail is consistent with this black and
Yeah.
white theme.
God, do you think that's those wine glasses are just made of plastic? I get this
No, you
sincere feeling
can-
that would be plastic.
You can get smoked glass like that, or even just, coated
Yeah,
It
glass.
looks
but
like-
do you think that's what that is?
I don't think it's powder coated, but it looks like dull sheen powder coating, if you know what I mean. So they metal wine glasses, Sam, like that have been parkerized.
Oh no! Don't will this into reality, please.
You know what I'm realizing? It's not just black and white. It's black, white, and geometric that they're going for.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the geometric. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's a strong consistency. Everything is either curved or extremely angular and polygonal. This lampshade is so comically oversized, it looks like it's been photoshopped in there to my eye.
You did not need another angle of this.
What's with the earth
Angle.
tones?
Well, it matches the floor.
Oh, yeah, I guess it does.
I don't hate the floor, I'm going to be real.
No,
No,
the floor
no.
looks nice.
There's nothing to hate about that floor. It's fine. Yeah, it's
But then
just everything else.
ruined by the stairs. Look at the stairs. Look at the edges of the stairs. It's love again.
wood. And we're gonna go for this weird custom carpet. I'm assuming it is. Oh God, tell me you did.
I think
you
I think
paint this
that's still
wood.
the edge.
Oh,
My
I
name is
think that's still
Farzuzmi,
the
the
edge.
upside down
Yeah.
harlot, and I hate love.
I hate love. Go ahead, clip it. A day.
Even the thermostat on the wall, man.
Oh god, they just couldn't leave it alone, could they?
Oh Lord. Oh God. Oh no.
Oh my god, no, that was not picked up because Quispy, but
Woo.
basically imagine high pitched, no why. That's what happened there. Just
That was that was an original Farzuzmi Hollow Knight. Oh God, no moment.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. It was
That-
a scream so high pitched only dogs could hear it. There you go.
That was a
Holy
legitimate
shit.
flashbang for me when I flipped pages. I was like, whoa.
Is this the interior design equivalent of literal love bombing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. This is a love bomb.
This is the cult recruitment house. They don't want you to see the colors of the world. Everything is in
No.
black and white. It's good or evil. But we
Wait,
love you.
Never mind. No, wait, no, never mind. Misfit has it. It's true love. That's an F.
You know what it reminds me of, actually? You've both seen the movie They Live, right?
No.
You've never seen They Live? Oh, it's fucking. Oh, it's brilliant. It's so bad, it's good.
Yeah, that's the film where the guy in the meme format where the guy's taking off he sees one thing with the glasses on, takes his glasses off, and sees something else.
Yes.
He's the same guy who's like, I came here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. You know,
Rowdy Roddy Piper. Yeah. He stars in it. Mm-hmm. It's just, oh god, when he puts the glasses on and then he looks at stuff and just love, multiply, obey,
consume. Yeah, I like how they put the light switch in white because they're afraid it would disappear into the love.
Oh, maybe it should have. Fuck me. This is
no. Get it. It's a light switch.
Boo.
I want to go commit die. I want to just.
What does that say?
Love is
something. What? Love is.
Close the door so we'll know.
Oh my god.
I can't live with the mystery.
Is it just gonna repeat with love?
Love
the
is love?
bathroom's the nicest thing.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's
There's-
just normal.
Yeah.
Thank God.
There isn't really anything to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing
there's-
to critique.
Oh, look, the washer dryer are there too.
Yeah. How lovely.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Space washers.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that.
Huh.
Oh, fucking you can't climb that after a night on the Goldschlager.
Right?
You'll never make it upstairs.
I've got vertigo, and this is tripping me the fuck out. I can't imagine walking this shit.
Oh,
Dude, Polly, if you tried to climb up those stairs, you'd be vertigo gone, my friend.
Yeah. Could you blame anyone for slipping and falling here? I couldn't.
No.
No.
I woun't even blame someone for doing it on purpose if they had to live in this place. Fuck.
Like, I tripped and fell. Nobody even asks anything. They're just right.
Is that actually going up?
Oh, I thought it was going. Yeah, that is.
Yes.
That's going
No,
up.
it's
yeah.
going up.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
yeah,
thought
because
it was
that's
going
the wood
down.
on top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I thought it was
so
going
that's-
down as well.
Holy shit! So that's painted on the ceiling.
Oh my god.
All this shit is painted on the fucking ceiling. My God.
Just like, John, do you mind if I use the bathroom? Sure, it's up the stairs. By the way, yeah. Focus on the white. What? You'll know when you get there.
Oh,
I mean, Gil Cotto's got a good point. He's like, why are the washers in the bedroom ensuite? I thought about that because nobody really wants their washers on the top floor. You want them on the ground floor one, because that's probably where your piping's going to be accessible. And the only reason I can think that it's up there, Gil Cotto, was that was the only accessible piping point? Question mark? You know what I mean?
Or Airbnb.
So they're separated between upper and lower?
They could be.
Okay.
They could be.
It's actually better that this is up because the idea that you're trying to walk on those black and white swirlies is much worse than walking on the wood. Because otherwise,
I will say, I don't know whether this was the intended tactic, but it is very, very difficult to judge how large rooms are with all of this nonsense going on.
Yeah.
All this visual noise.
It is.
Visual noise is a good description for it, actually. It's just a visual frenzy. It's a cacophony, etc. Like it, I'm sure they
It's
think.
schizophrenic.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yep. Oh god, are those are Japanese characters.
I mean, I don't know many people that don't appreciate the beauty in Japanese. I never know how to say it. It's SUMI-E. How do you say Sumi-E art? How do you say that far? Do you know?
Wait,
Sorry,
what?
it's SUMI-E. That's the name of the brush.
Sumiya?
How do you say it?
Sumiya?
Sumia? Is that how you say it? I've only ever read
Sumiya?
it. It is the name of like Japanese brush art that makes art out of characters, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, they're brilliant in that way.
It's just, I'm trying to determine what characters they actually have fucking used because it's like I want to say that's katakana su, and then I can identify like what would most likely be Ma, but it's
Sumi-
missing.
I think we
Sumi
could
is,
safely assume
is-
it says love.
No,
it doesn't.
It doesn't. And the thing is, I can only identify the two characters. Otherwise, it's just nonsense strokes. And even then, it's like I don't think that's really Ma. Hold on.
I was gonna say Sumi means ink, and E is painting. So yeah, Sumi.
No, that is Ma. Okay,
Ink
no, there's no missing stroke there. So it's just. So this is how bizarre this looks. Okay, the Su there is katakana, right? The Ma is hiragana.
Okay.
So katakana is used for like foreign loan words and stuff like that, right? Hiragana is more
you don't mix and
typically
match
used
in
for-
that way.
Not necessarily. No, you don't. If you're saying a sentence like, say, "Watashi wa fa desu," right? That's just me saying I am far, right?
Yeah.
Everything in that sentence would be written in hiragana and kanji, except for the name far. That would be katakana only, because that is technically speaking an English name, aka a loan word. Like, that's how it works, right? You would not be, like, going, oh yeah, here's the katakana for how you would say fa, and then ru at the end, which would be there, right, if you're gonna do it. Or if you even want to put the R, there's multiple ways you could do this, right? But this is just an example, right? Like, just plain and simple example, right? You would not put in the hiragana ru at the end of that. That would be just completely, no, you don't do that. So the fact that they've got Su in katakana, and then Ma in hiragana, and then just a bunch of what looks like scribbles makes me very suspicious. I don't think... Basically, whoever made this, they do not understand Japanese, they know two characters, or this is AI. I don't know.
What I think, like, I bring it up for, I don't know anybody that doesn't think that Japanese ink art of that brush art of that kind it's striking, it's beautiful, it looks great. Like, you know what I mean? It's a original Japanese art style, and everyone I know loves it. They look fantastic. This is horrible. And
this is horrible. But it's also just because you cannot identify any character besides one katakana, one hiragana. The rest of it is gibberish.
But I think
I see what looks like a re, maybe, but that's about as far as I would stretch that.
I think there's some indications as to what's going on. No, I don't think it's AI. And because if you look at, so this character right here, whatever this is.
That's not a character.
Okay,
That's
so
not a character.
this shape right here, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. It's the white that it's painted upon is part of its background, because you could see how it cuts off the letter or whatever above it.
Yeah.
See right there? You see that happen again and again. See, here's the identical shape. I think these are pre-purchased. These are basically pre-purchased stickies that are put up on the wall.
Yeah, they would be. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying that, but I was just saying AIs in, like, potentially the production of said stickies on the wall.
Yeah.
Because the print has to come from somewhere.
Yeah. But
I'm not making the claim that it's AI. I'm just saying.
For somebody that's willing to, like, somebody comment in chat that it's also nice flooring, and it is. It's very nice flooring and expensive. That's not, even if it's a simple thin laminate, it's been very well done, and that's not cheap.
Yeah.
So they're willing to put that money in, and you put a bunch of basically glorified stickers that are nonsense on your wall to not very good effect, because it's very clear after looking at it that they repeat here. Like, they just repeat themselves like that. You couldn't pay someone to come in and do this.
No.
Like, I'm sure you've seen like the art where they're painting with brushes that are like 12 and 16 inches wide. It's really cool. Like these huge, like there's artists that can do this for you. You clearly have the money. Look what you can afford to pay for flooring. That's, I don't know. To me, it makes it so much worse that these are just a bunch of glorified stickers on the wall. I shouldn't say glorified. There's nothing glorious about this.
No, there really isn't. Congratulations, 2 Japanese characters. And
the negative on the other wall, Far.
Oh.
See it? They got a two-face thing going on.
I see it.
Harvey Dent loves this room.
You know, it doesn't help that you've got Ma right there, right? And this image, right? You see the... It looks like a dick and balls. Congratulations, you made the character of Ma look like a dick and balls.
So they did 2 rooms up like this. Room number 1, room number 2. Because this one has all the brass highlights in it.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was a different angle, but no.
No, because there's...
No, I think that is the same room.
If it's the same room, it's the same room redressed. Because a black pillow with a gold stripe and brass highlights along the wall and a brass table are not present in the previous room.
Okay.
The table's there.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the table is.
Yeah, it's the same room.
Yeah,
The rest,
they're there. It's the same room.
It's the lighting that's changed.
Yeah, okay. But there is no like line thing on the pillows. You go back.
So yeah, maybe not a redressing, but a movement of things.
Yeah, no. It isn't. It is. Yeah, different. It's either the same room,
yeah.
but or it is a different.
Yeah,
room.
there's
I
extra
don't know.
towels on both sides of this tray in the next picture.
Okay.
See, they've added towels.
Okay.
So it's either another room or a very mild redressing there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next.
It'd be nice if they labeled
okay.
these like bedroom 1, bedroom 2.
Yeah, it would.
You know.
They
This
never do that.
this is the most boutique hotel looking picture I've seen in a while.
Yeah, I think this is just confirming this is a fucking Airbnb of some sort.
Yeah.
That's why there's a washer dryer.
Because
Who the fuck would willingly live here?
that is the same room. They do a good job of making this room look longer than it actually is by photographing.
Yeah.
Like their kneecaps are up against the edge of this bed to take the photo, right? But that gives the impression there's a lot of room behind you, and there isn't that you now see. There's an element of not too subtle deception involved in real estate photography. If only because what the hell is going on with the ceilings in this room? Nothing. That's the lens. You know, that kind of...
Yep. Oh, God. Okay.
Insert mural. Oh, how very droll.
Wow. Baba Black Sheep, I want to die. What is that? Is that a weird alien? Where's Waldo? What is that?
I think that's mural A.
Those are like
Mural B,
you guys don't recognize those
lemonade.
characters from anywhere at all? No. Okay.
No,
No, also
it would be
it's
nonsense.
it's repeating as well.
It is.
Look at the squid. Look at the overly
squid.
smiling squid.
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
I'm not going to start ranting, right? But I'm irrationally upset by insert mural here. That's infuriating.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking lazy.
Like, it's lazy and an attempt at cleverness when it's nothing of the kind.
Yeah.
Haha, ironic millennial, and this is the kids' room, get it? Like, yeah, I get that you're a retard.
Also, the font that they've used is just fucking dog water. The kerning is all over the place. It's just bad.
And you think kids want
my handwriting?
the black and white sheep in the room? What are those things? Nightstands?
Yeah, they're sort of like little poof seats.
Okay.
Cuck chairs for him and her.
Him and her cup chairs for the kids. God.
Yeah.
All right.
Honey, I
At
bought
least
some more
the best
squiggle
color.
paintings for your house.
They say love. I swear. They match with everything else.
This is who designed to scare children into communism, right?
Honey, can you ask your boyfriend if there was enough money in the joint account to buy more squiggles? Oh, what the fuck?
Have you seen this man? 90% of people see him in their dreams.
Isn't that a woman?
That's what that looks like. Have you ever seen that?
No.
It was some meme thing from years back, right? It's like, oh, have you seen this man? He appears in a lot of people's dreams.
I despise the, like, attempted, I don't know what to call it, ironic whimsy?
It's fuck. It's giving me the vibe of, you know, the people that Warholized that one picture of Albert Einstein sticking his tongue out.
Yes. Yeah.
It's got that same energy.
I see what you mean. Yeah. Or do it to the
Like the
Obama
original...
change campaign poster. Yeah.
Yeah, the original image of Albert Einstein sticking his tongue out is you know, quirky and quite adorable, right?
Yeah.
You know, very clever man doing something very silly. Haha, we have a good time. We like this. And then the people who do the 4 panels in the various, you know, Technicolor, fuck off. Fuck off. You didn't make this. You can't have it. It's not yours. You're just attempting to capitalize on it. Ironically, you commie bastards.
What makes it worse is that you're doing it by homaging to Warhol. Fuck. I mean, his Campbell's soup cans wasn't nearly as clever as he managed to convince people it was. Anyway.
Was it Dali that did like a quote unquote parody where he just took pictures of like faces from a newspaper and just drew stuff on them and then? No, that wasn't Dali. That was it was later than Dali, wasn't it? I think.
Salvador Dali was I forget the name of the famous painting, the melting clock deal. Is that not Salvador Dali?
I don't know if it was Dali, actually, now you ask about it. Far, you should know something like this.
I don't fucking know. It's been a while.
You're not looking for the man in my dreams? Or whatever?
No.
Oh. God, you couldn't keep it inside?
No. No, we've already seen the outside of the house, Polly. We knew that.
Yeah, but this is the
We knew
back.
that.
Like, I mean, it keeps going.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking... Hold on.
Persistence of Time? Is that what the name of the painting of that painting is? Melting clocks in a weird landscape?
You know, it's like a... it's like a treble clef got knocked down by a semi.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That does make a
You
weird
see
amount
what
of
I mean,
sense.
right?
Yeah.
Or like someone started drawing a treble clef and then just never stopped.
And someone started breaking their arm, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need nor want 2 of them chairs. Egg chairs at the back. I can understand one person actually enjoying it. I can see, you know, whoever actually liked it, but like his and her side, I mean, you did that for the aesthetic look of it. And there's something,
You know, isn't her hanging cuck chairs.
You know what I'm getting from this, to be honest with you. Like, obviously, yeah, Airbnb and all that kind of thing. But like, there seems to be like a theme of division throughout the entire house. I'm getting like, this is a retreat for couples considering divorce.
What? And the people running the Airbnb are wanting them to get divorced?
Yes, they're
subtly.
Well, no, they're encouraging decisiveness. This is not a shade of gray world, you. Either you're going to stay together or you're not. It's a black and white decision. Yeah, now move in and think.
That's exactly what I mean. You know, like, you can be apart, but together.
Together or alone. Lovely.
It's so discordant to see all like this actual alive greenery around it with this incredibly contrived bullshit.
I bet that takes some maintenance, that yard, as well.
Yeah. I'm wondering if this bunch of green fruit here is real.
I'm trying to work out what it is.
Oh, okay, that is high maintenance. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
So this is I mean, just the driveway doesn't lead up to a garage at all, so it's just a rear parking space, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
A second kitchen. Or wait.
The Airbnb.
Yeah, this is a second.
There, yeah.
I wonder why they went with the...
Love that sliding door.
Yeah, I was just going to say, why the sliding door with the vault thing?
It's so that couples that are considering divorce can't slam the door
Right.
when they walk out of the bedroom. Mm-hmm.
Granny flat. Or the husband's room while her boyfriend's over.
Cool. Extra revenue for your Airbnb.
Oh god, they have an entire cock house.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, look, an aircon.
With a fan right in front of it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The double middle finger to Europe.
I can't help but think that in the granny suite, the extra room here,
Yeah, the granny flat.
that they have really stepped down in their effort towards maintaining the black and white angular aesthetic.
Yeah.
They're just
You
not
mean
trying
to say
as
that
hard.
You mean to say that in the potential divorcee retreat, they're having commitment issues?
Yes.
Again, normal bathroom, no problems. Except for whatever this
Whatever
caltrop
that
display
that
is.
that can fucking go, but yeah, the rest of it is fine. It's fine. So maybe the stick thing too. Like,
Airbnb is just what's
Yep.
happening. It's just what's happening. Okay, hold on. No shit.
main house, guest house.
Like separated full on like that? That's not something we come across commonly, is it?
No, not commonly.
Because a lot of times, and I mean a hell of a lot of times, you can't do that. You can't have two separate residence structures on your property. They're not zoned for it. They won't allow it.
Yeah.
That's wild. Cool. Because I mean, this is if you had
the guest house is like nearly as large as the main house, isn't it? As well,
Yeah,
which is highly unusual.
It makes me think like, hey, 700 grand. It's not, neither of those places are huge. The problem that we've had from the beginning is obviously the decorator that just screwed these places. This is, as far as the stuff we've looked at, it's kind of a unique property that it's zoned to allow two separate residences like that with separate power, separate water, separate everything.
Yeah.
It's kind of unique and interesting.
It's I mean, like, given location and how much of it there is, and the fact that it sits on like quite a neat parcel of its own land and all that kind, it probably is, worth about 700,000. I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds you of a pool house vibe, right? Reaper, like it's and I don't know. Whenever I see that, it's like the separate house. The friends come over. Your woman's having a party and you just need to get some sleep. Like, it's not a matter of going to the quiet room. There's literally a separate residence on your actually fairly small property, but separate makes all the fucking difference, doesn't it? Or go there and do your work and so on. I don't know. There's a hell of a lot I could do with two. I mean, I wouldn't turn this into a private range. What do you mean?
When she wants to move her mother in. And you're like, honey, we have a guest house.
No, I'm not giving up my guest house for her old senile bad.
No, they could both go live there.
Oh, right, yeah.
Someone's got to take care of her mother, and what? Are you going to do it? No.
And this is what West Palm Beach, Florida. This has got to be in the rundown part of Florida. I'm not getting like 700 grand seems extremely cheap. It does.
Yeah.
I remember that, though, right? So I don't know. Let's have a look at the area.
Okay, I am dying to read the description.
Yeah, let's come on.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh.
Is there no description?
I don't.
Hold on. The listing agent was listed there. It's usually below there, isn't it?
Wesley is a woman's name? I've never heard that before.
Yeah,
No. Ordinarily, I'd be like, yeah, Wesley's a terrible name. Let the women have it. But no, this is too far. They have already had Kelly. All right. They've taken Carrie, right? Bobby,
Madison.
Yeah.
Madison, Billy. They've taken all of the. They can't have Wesley as well. Although it would be brilliant in an argument, because you would just be able to say "shut up, Wesley" and feel like Jean-Luc Picard.
Yeah. And it's that close to the water.
Holy shit!
I don't understand why it's so cheap. Is it because you have so much retrofitting to do to make it habitable?
Maybe, but that's usually not a factor.
Wesley Uvula or whatever.
So there's just no description.
Yeah, I'm going slow. Am I missing it? Are you guys?
That might be a first
Yeah.
for like a Zillow listing, right?
Oh, it's because it's
Okay.
sold. No, that's still not an
no.
explanation.
No, that's not
No,
an
it's not.
explanation.
Yeah.
We've had like sold listings that had the a description for them.
I mean, I was looking forward to
So-
seeing if like Peter says, do they refer to the interior as striking? That's exactly what I think. Bold, artistic, striking, high contrast.
Okay, I've got some information for you.
Okay.
Laredo in West Palm Beach exhibits a strong local economy characterized by a low unemployment rate of 1% and an average household income of approximately $79,176. The neighborhood's employment landscape is diverse with significant representation of manufacturing, sales and service, and professional occupations. So this is like low, lower middle class by the looks of it.
Oh
Median
God, it was
home
built
price.
in 1940.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that.
Oh, so that's why the floors look so nice.
You think those aren't
That's-
redone? They've just been maintained?
No, I think they've been maintained, but they've been fucked with enough because look at the staircases, right? Where they've put their shitty. Oh, that makes it so much worse. That makes it so much worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I thought putting full addresses in chat on YouTube, that's probably, I'm surprised those aren't blocked.
Yeah, I'm a little
Because I
You
was,
just thought so, wouldn't you?
I was just about to push
Yeah.
send, and I'm like, is anyone even going to see that? You're probably not able to, with fair
No,
reason.
I can see that.
Yeah. Okay.
I can see that. Yeah,
It's because Mort was
straight
just
up.
saying like show the address, and it's like I can't, like I'm already zoomed out at like 80%, so it's like, you know.
I've got a description here on Redfin.
Okay.
Shall I just go for it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go for it.
please go ahead.
About this home. Unique, modern, and professionally designed
Damn.
duplex property in prime location. The property is adorned with original artwork and installations throughout. The main house spans 1,342 square feet and features 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. The home's striking B&W theme,
Yeah,
black
there it
and white,
is.
has
Striking.
been thoughtfully curated to provide a one-of-a-kind living experience and relief from your migraines. We're just kidding. In addition to the main house, the property includes a 450 square foot guest house, offering 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom with an open floor plan, industrial steel barn doors, and polished concrete floors. The property also has a landscaped garden with a grill, fire pit, swing chairs, and outdoor dining area where you can discuss the value of your marriage.
I don't believe that's concrete floors. What the fuck?
Hope you don't mind, Polly. I ad-libbed a little bit there.
Yeah, I know. It was good though. Excuse me. Yeah, 1940. That. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a big part of it because there's a full list of problems that come along with the house. Weak, this and that. This needs to be kept up on.
It doesn't seem to be a super high income area. Just, not bad.
I don't
And
know.
it is Florida. They do weird things in Florida. Just look at
They
Florida,
do.
man.
700 grand for a house like that just strikes me as cheap.
Mhm.
Maybe I just live in an area where because I mean, that where I live would be, oh my God, like near water, like
Oh,
there's
yeah.
the killer. It's, woof.
Oh yeah. No.
You know what could have happened, actually? This could be a property that was owned by, like, an older, sort of zany couple, right? Their children have inherited it, and they don't want to sell it for too much money because of, like, inheritance tax or whatever. I don't know if Florida has some sort of inheritance tax. I imagine it probably
I
does.
doubt it. I hope not, though. Because why would you
Um,
retire there? And so much for the freedom-loving nature of Florida and inheritance tax. It's like, whoo.
Well, because boomers like to go there, and as we know, they don't give a shit. About their kids. So maybe like a partial refit's been done by the inheritors of this property, or maybe they passed it on to they inherited the property, couldn't afford to pay the taxes on it, decided to just sell it as, for whatever fucking price. It got picked up by some realtors or something like that. They've done a refit on the inside, and they're just looking to make a quick turnaround on a property that's basically only cost them 300,000, something like that.
Right.
That would be my guess.
If
realtors are like journalists, they're not really people.
If this house had been decorated, just what do they call it? Like staging decoration, where they've just got a couch in there. They usually go with a blank white for the walls. Because they don't think anybody's going to keep anything that's in there, and they're just trying to show off the rooms and so on. If it had been just decorated like that, there'd be nothing to talk about with this house. It'd just be like we would have just went right by it. And the only thing that would have been of interest is that there's two separate houses on the same relatively small property. That would be the only thing of interest. So in other words, the decorator has completely made this fucking normal, average, interesting house a fucking nightmare. Well done. Well fucking done.
Mm-hmm. And that's what kind of makes me say the realtor kind of option, because if you look at the outside of this house, it would take somewhere in the region, I would imagine, of like 15 grand to set the outside of this house right again.
Yeah.
Like if you were to do it yourself, it wouldn't cost anywhere near that much. But pay somebody else to do it, 15 grand.
Yeah, because from the roof down to the ground is all painted up, and you'd have to fix all that with new siding, new paint. It's a lot of fucking work, and it's black paint, so it'd be a lot of work to get rid of it. Yeah. All right, Far's been patient with us. Time to wrap this up for the fucking week and get everybody to sleep well for a long weekend of 250 awesome. Fuck yes. So that brings us to the end of Last Call here in Noir Bar, live from the Shades District in Noir City.
You got a tip coming in.
Oh.
Yeah, you do.
How do you know?
Because it's literally playing for us.
It's the 550 one again, which is the same one you didn't hear last time.
Oh.
Maybe there's a problem with it.
Oh,
anyway.
Shit. I see what I did. The large screen capture button is right beside the folder for all of our Streamlabs, so I just turned them all off by accident. Oops.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
You're so drunk you can't hit nothing. You're probably seeing double.
I have 2 guns. One for each of you.
Nice. Gamer Valine, thank you for the 550. Try insuring an old house near Mar-a-Lago. Also, inheritance tax is not straightforward on a primary residence. It's not straightforward on a primary residence. So if you're just gifting your house to your children, that doesn't count as inheritance. It's only on capital, like capital gains. No, wait a minute. Real estate counts as capital in that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I guess residences are just cut out of that in general. Try insuring an old house near Mar-a-Lago. There's the thing. It's like, yeah, you can buy this house, but there's no such thing as fire insurance, and flood insurance in Florida matters. Damn it.
It sure does.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight for our own little brand of 1940 booze-fueled banter. I'd like to thank Far and Sam for keeping me company at the bar. You guys are awesome.
Oh, good dude. Happy to be back.
Yeah, absolutely. And finally, I'd like to thank all the very generous people who tip the bartender. That's me, because it's how we keep the lights on, the fires burning, and the cost paid off.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
And as I mentioned at this time, but really need to get better at mentioning throughout the show, you can find Far and Sam's contact information below, both of their YouTube page, where they do all their gaming, where they do all of their tweeting and whatnot, but especially where they do their game streams and stuff, which are going on throughout the week. So you can go in and check and find out why Far really hates, like, Garfield Kart, for example. All the fun stuff.
Sure.
It's well worth your time.
Well, yeah, if you're just wondering where all those fucking jokes are coming from about the weirdo games that Far likes, and Monkey Island and so on. Yeah, they're all up there over on Far's channel. You can find the links underneath. And Platty and Sam are streaming again. When next, Sam? When next?
Platty and I don't have anything that we're collabing on at the moment.
Okay.
But I should be running another stream possibly tomorrow, but definitely Monday.
There you go. And your channel link is definitely below. So there you go, chat.
It certainly is.
Well, I mean, check in. Go sub if you're not subbed. All kinds of content throughout the week present there. But in the meantime, you guys have a fantastic 4th of July weekend. Drink responsibly, which means a lot, but don't get behind the wheel of any motor vehicles and don't get any fights. You know what I mean? But enjoy.
Yeah, don't live stream from your phones in the car.
Right. But raise a glass to the nation.
Happy 250th birthday.
Happy birthday, America. In the meantime, as we always say about this time, you don't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. Because property rights, damn it.
Amen, brother.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.